Also, I don't think the stream can hear you because I can hear you with the stream unmuted. I don't think the stream. I hear myself. So we can hear Ronald, but you can't. But he's not going to be GMing, so that doesn't really matter. So I'm going to now mute the stream and just have that up, and I will introduce everything else so that Ronald can go work on his legal brief that he needs to do because he has real stuff to do while I sit here playing Pathfinder. Yeah. So
Welcome.
I'm here with a great group of players, and we are continuing our 5 tiers experiment where we are playing characters, skipping 4 levels each time, to just get a vertical slice of what it is like to play Pathfinder 2nd Edition and see how certain things scale. So why don't everybody go around the list and go over what their character is, what you do, your class, just that kind of thing, and maybe what has changed since last year. So, does anybody want to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
So I'm playing Old Lady Jen. She is a ranger with Peaches the bear. Her deal is knowing the enemy and understanding how to fight it. From last time, she's basically pretty much the same. However, she just got better at what she does. She now has Master Monster Hunter, meaning that she only needs to roll nature checks to learn about anything. And for those who have seen the last stream, you can see Peaches got bigger. Peaches is large now. Yay. That's about it, really.
All right. I'll go next then, since I suppose so. I'm playing Conric McKenzie, a halfling summoner. Not too much has changed since last time, in my opinion. I still have Feo, who had been transitioning to more of a mount for me. And Lod is my construct companion. So I did Beastmaster. I now have higher level spells, so 6th and 5th level, and no access to lower ones. And I went deep to get Swashbuckler 1 for All, to get the super aid. So hopefully that will help either Feo or my Eidolon stay or exceed up to par. So I'll see if that works.
Yeah, chat is currently not visible on the stream. However, I'm just going to read off the list of things that you did in order to get Swashbuckler 1 for All, because I think it's really funny, and it shows off something about Pathfinder character building, where there's always a way to get what you want. You just need to really dig for it sometimes. So you started off at level 5 Ancestry Cultural Adaptability, which gives you Adopted Ancestry, which then has you pick an ancestry, picking Human, which then gives you another ancestry feat for level 9, but lets you take an archetype that's a multi-class archetype at the same point to get Swashbuckler Dedication, to then unlock the ability to take Basic Flair, which then lets you take 1 for All, which then lets you aid with Diplomacy. And that's what it does.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that is really funny, and I want to point that out.
Thank you. Yeah, it was my plan all along.
I somehow believe that, and that terrifies me.
Well, I guess I'll go next. I'm Brizzy. I'm an alchemist. I'm going to be taking a lot of bombs and mutagens and things, elixirs of healing and stuff with us. This time I'm going to have 5 reagents left, so I will also be able to make stuff on the fly. My perpetual infusions went to moderate, so the bombs that I can create off a whim are a little bit stronger now. A lot of my bombs that I'm bringing with me are greater, so they're stronger now. All my mutagens are greater, so they're stronger now. At level 11, I was able to pick up greater Quicksilver elixir, so I'll have better better attack rolls because it's all based on dexterity.
+3 bonus to attack rolls.
Yep, +3 bonus. It takes away a little bit of my fortitude saves, but that's all right. And then what else did I get? I think that's pretty much it. But
It's a pretty solid summary.
I went into a lot of healing, so
Mhm.
I'll be able to do battle medicine and I'm also ward medic, things like that
You're
for when we're out of combat.
Which is very relevant.
But yeah, that's about where I'm at.
And
And
then last,
then-
but certainly not least, we have
Yeah, the melee character of the group, the full caster. So I am Persagus, the war priest. I war priest cleric. I have a big old bastard sword that is now on fire, and a nice shield, medium armor, etc., etc. Things that have happened to my character since last time. I got a lot more spell slots, and more divine font. I now regain 2 focus points when I refocus instead of just 1. And I get just more powerful spells, like more powerful heroism, because that's what I'm going to be using my spell slots for. And also, I can do things like give everybody water breathing until our next daily preparation, which is what I did. I gave the bear plus all the 4 player characters water breathing, because at this point I have enough spell slots to do things that are extra.
And I'm also noticing you don't have a lot of harm spells prepared. When you were
No,
using them last year a lot.
I had harm spells prepared last time only for the extreme encounter. Only when I knew we were going to be fighting just one big thing, because it was easier to justify back then. But this time, I don't know what we're facing, so having the ability to do a bunch of things is going to be important, and then I can spread out my spells to help out others if I don't necessarily have the spell slots to do harm.
Right. Sounds great to me. So, now for the plot summary. When we last left off, our heroes, well, they were underneath this castle, and I'm going to quickly force ping onto. Yeah, that's how I force ping. And that should adjust the stream's viewpoint. Yes. Okay, cool. I remember how to adjust the stream's viewpoint without controlling Ronald's computer. That's good. You're underneath the castle, and we're fighting a rip in time that summoned a sick tempora. And then after winning, you felt the world shift around you. And now you're here, 4 levels up. Right back where you started? Seemingly, nothing is different. The floor is all yours. What do you wish to do?
Do we know we've been teleported?
Seemingly nothing is different. And I said seemingly several times.
Yeah, but that could just be we've been teleported to a room that looks exactly the same, right? Then you'd also say everything seems to be the
Make a
same.
secret perception check to disbelieve the room.
All right, sure.
actually
Also,
it's actually
you have
a
the game
will save.
paused.
Oh, I will unpause.
Views perception, blind GM.
I thought it was a will save to disbelieve.
It depends on the exact form of illusion. I'm just messing with you. I
Wow,
sometimes
this
just call
cheater.
for it.
He was never going to give it to us.
I mean, the room is real. However, you do notice there is a slightly thicker layer of dust on the floor. Nobody has come into this room for a while, but you can notice that there are some pathways that lead out, particularly in this wall, that don't have very much dust if you're doing a thorough exploration of the room, which I just assume you were doing. So there's a way.
We just
from
finished
here,
the fight
there a
and
way
we
to the surface.
came.
You came from over there, and that's the way to the surface.
Yeah.
But not a lot of people have walked that way based on layers of dust on the ground. I'm saying this because you rolled really high in your perception checks.
Well, it seems like we've been transported forward in time, everyone. This isn't the weirdest thing that's happened to us.
No, remember when we all died?
I do, and that's actually a point of great shame.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, your shame is less. I died first. I was the first to die.
Well, how about we not talk about it?
Right. It's time
Oops,
for
I rolled mine
adventure.
wrong.
Let's go see.
Okay.
Perhaps we saved this world and we now get to reap our reward. You know,
I
as
don't
heroes.
think
path-
so.
There's
If
a path over
anything,
there.
Oh, you found it. You won the game. Okay, now I can end stream.
What?
You found the path. You did it.
Yeah, there's a path right there.
Yeah, you found
We
it.
should maybe go check that out.
okay.
I forgot how silly this room is in terms of
There's the walls.
higher up
Yeah,
areas.
I'll help you all out. The bear can just jump over that. You know.
Bear's large.
Yep, bear's big.
Her name is Peaches.
All right. So, why don't you all just put yourself into marching order in the middle of the room? Because I assume you're going to go past into that hallway.
Yeah.
So I'm going
Sure.
to drag everybody into the middle of the room,
Okay.
and you all go put
marching.
yourself into whatever you want your marching order to be. Left side is the front.
Do we want bear in front or bear in back?
Oh, bear is big.
He said left side's the front, so this will be the front, this will be the
Yeah.
back.
I think the bear is very big. And I think the bear is also probably doesn't have as good of a perception as like Jen does. So we can
Yeah,
have bear in back,
bear in back. Got it.
right?
Okay, so that's the space where I want your marching order.
Sorry.
Is it a 5-foot hallway? Do I need to be?
No, it's a very, very wide hallway.
Okay. Then
Uh,
me and
be-
the wolf pack are flying in a
It
line
is
here.
a 2x2 hallway at the start.
Yeah, we should be like this.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Before
Not like
we
this.
leave out, you might
Like this.
give all of yourselves a moderate elixir of life. Put in your bag.
Got it.
Courtesy of the alchemist.
Moderate.
Everybody has a moderate elixir
Moderate.
of life. Do you have one in your inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know how to post.
In that
Do you
case,
got
I can
any
just,
cognitive mutagens for me?
Yes, give yourself 2 of those. Greater.
Greater. Oh, yeah. I'll ask that because I actually read it and it says that you get trained in a skill when you drink it and it lasts for an hour. So I'm gonna just say that it's, would crafting be fine? That's minor.
I mean, what restrictions does it have on the skill?
It's just as intelligence based.
Then crafting works. And that was 2 batches of elixir because you make 2 of them at the start
2.
per episode
Yeah.
of the day. So you
So-
made 4. Everybody has 1. You have 1. So that's
I-
all 4 distributed.
No,
yeah,
I
one
used-
moderate. I think you gave out minors.
Did I give up minors?
I think so.
Yeah, you started giving us minors. I pulled out a moderate for myself.
Well,
Yeah,
then
same.
that was my bad because there are some minors on the sheet.
So I would have made 6 total for the day. I keep 2, and I gave. Well, no, that means I get 3 because I gave you all 1. So I still have 3 in my bag, and each one of you have 1
Got it.
in your bag.
And
'Cause
you
I
gave
used-
me 1 greater cognitive mutagen?
2.
2? Got it. Thank you.
And that'd be it. That's what I had at. That's what I handed out at the start of the day.
All right.
All right.
And you need Conric to get more involved into the line.
Oh, well, my wolf is there in the line. All right, something like that.
All right. Then I'm going to copy all these tokens and I'm going to drop them onto the map.
Start moving forward, and Jen is going to be scouting as she does. She has where is it? Incredible Scout.
Dragging everybody back. And I'm going to quickly reset the fog orb because I accidentally teleported you guys through a wall.
She's
And
got Incredible Scout, so she'll give +2 circumstance bonus to initiative if we get into
everybody should get
combat.
pulled here. Jim's getting pulled here. I'm going to force ping lob. And
Oh
those
god,
things
is this
just
that
get to
hallway
ping
with all the traps that we came through?
There we go.
No, this is a
That's
different
true.
one.
We sh-
I can
We
see
should
I
still
can see
check
a
for
library.
traps.
Long hallway.
Me and Vlad are looking for traps because I don't think it's
All right.
unlikely.
Your perception
I
check.
will also look. I'll also look for traps.
Instead of scouting.
What's your perception, Conric?
My perception is not great, if I remember correctly.
I have a +22. I'm
I
master.
have a +18.
Okay, I will search for traps rather than scout.
Okay, I can scout. I also have Incredible Scout. So
Got it,
same
cool.
bonus.
Start searching for traps.
All right. You are extremely confident that there are not any traps in this general area.
I'll keep my shield up while going.
All right. And they start nudging forward. And then it opens up, and you see a library with tomes and tomes of scrolls and books. I'm going to adjust the stream's view so that they can see the library. It is
It's
a
a really big
wide
library.
open space, and you just see one man in the corner writing in a book.
See above the bookshelves?
You can see him over the bookshelves because, like, I'm also using that perception check to see if you see that, and yes, you do.
Okay.
He's not trying to hide.
Well, there's
So-
a man over there in the corner.
Perhaps he knows what's happened to this place at the time. We should approach.
True. Let's Peaches stay here, and Peaches will act guard. Just kind of guard the door over here.
I'm bringing my pups as their, emotional support wolves, and I need them.
I'll kind of try and keep a low profile just to like make sure the person with the big sword and shield is kind of not the focus of the group.
Got
I feel
it.
like I might not be doing the
I'd
best
say-
first impression.
Hello there, as I'm approaching, so they know we're coming.
And
That's
the man
polite-
is not startled, but quickly slams the book shut and says, "Oh, yes, welcome, welcome, welcome."
Yes, could you tell us of this place? We've somehow wandered here.
Oh, yes. This is my lair.
Your
Lair,
lair?
you say?
Yes. So you see, you might have known that the place came under new management recently. And you see, that was all my scheming.
Management?
I'm
Recently?
sorry. I'm apparently kind of stupid. Could you explain as if I didn't know anything? Because that's what it feels like to me right now.
Oh, yes, you mortals. Anyway, so
Immortals.
you remember how a long time ago there was but a humble druid. You see, through my persistent writing and letters, I convinced him to betray everyone and become a lich. Yep, all me. Yep.
I
assume he
feel
just
like
hadn't
he
learned
was
that
already
because
on
I
that
think-
path.
Yep.
I would like to mark this person as my hunted prey and recall knowledge about them.
Go ahead and recall knowledge of nature
Yep,
Can I
or society.
I'm using nature because I can use nature.
Fully understand.
can I do a sense motive on kind
Absolutely.
of.
Go ahead and do that with secret perception. Okay, let me just quickly check the DC. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you get the sense that he is being forthcoming and is just terrible at explaining things. If you let him talk, he's just going to go rattle off his entire life story.
So,
He's easily distractible.
Okay.
That's all you know.
so you're the one who convinced the druid to become a lich, right?
He just hasn't
Why'd
returned
you
any
do that?
letters in a while.
Hmm. And was he the one who gave you this place?
Oh, no, I've been here for longer than him. Really, he's renting from me. He just hasn't visited in years.
I think
And
this
you see
person.
him force a smile.
I think the druid is ghosting you, my friend.
No, you jest. He's liching me.
That's okay. Did I learn
think
anything?
Perhaps his
Did I
brain
learn
needs some
anything about him?
progressive maintenance.
Well,
Did I learn anything about him? I do have dubious knowledge.
so if you have dubious knowledge, you believe that either this is not his true form, or he is a whack job that they somehow keep employed due to knowing a good amount of magic. It's one of those two things.
Interesting.
I grab something random off the shelf and say, what's this?
Oh, yes, that. This is the romance novel section where I keep a deep knowledge of human interactions.
I'm gonna use this distraction point to sneak over to see what book he was reading.
It's smut.
Okay.
It's about a forbidden romance between an elf and a dwarf. It
The
was
the
titled
one
something like The Trees and the Hills or whatever, but
the
it
one
All
that
right.
very
Brizzy's
clearly is
holding.
a trashy romance novel, and it seems that entire section is all trashy romance novels.
Let me
No,
ask
I
you,
I
is
meant
this
to
whole
go over
library full of
here
smut?
to see what he was reading.
It says, oh no, that's just this one section of bookshelves.
I think Conric has something to do.
All right.
I do.
Well, no, I thought you wanted to sneak over there to.
Oh, that was me.
Oh,
That
sorry.
was
You go to that
Lady
book?
Jen.
And then
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I said.
so
I wanted to see what he was reading over there originally.
okay,
I was
so over
taking this
there,
point of
that
distraction to
is
see what it was.
the details on how to sacrifice souls to a soul cage.
Hmm.
Right? This guy's a bad guy. I feel like he's confusing. We should just fight him.
no, but he's such a nice person.
I don't know what gave you that impression, but
He is
Well,
currently
he hasn't tried to
non-hostile.
kill us.
I am not going to say what he will do if attacked.
Yeah, let's keep things non-violent. Um,
So you're saying
Seems nice enough.
you were the one who convinced the druid to become the lich, right?
Yes, that was me.
Why did you convince him to do that? That is pretty abhorrent thing to do.
Well, you see, I was just curious to see what would happen.
Might bring your
And
bear
why?
into
Were
You
you
know
town.
how in
curious?
science you have a question, you do things to answer them?
yeah, yes. Getting questions answered is something that is satiates a lot of people's curiosities. However, you surely knew what could happen if you tried to turn somebody into a lich.
Yes, heroes rise up and they kill the lich, yes.
And you wanted to create a hero story for a reason?
Yes. Well, you see, I wanted to get more depth of human interaction than the romance shelves.
Have you tried interacting with humans?
Interacting with humans? Are, are you listening to yourself? God, who don't interact with humans?
Well, I feel like that's the easiest way to learn how humans interact.
You know? You may have a point.
Um,
I'm gonna follow you for a while.
You know what?
He's gonna follow you for a while.
follow me.
Yep, he's just gonna follow you now.
Oof, hate that.
Do you know if there's a way for us to get back to the surface?
What are these circles on the map here?
It's lanterns. Just
Oh,
light
those are
sources.
light lantern. Yeah.
Oh, lights. Okay.
Versailles is just kind of standing there confused. Trying to.
Do you know if
well,
there's a
not
way for us
confused,
to?
just. Sorry.
You're fine.
I'm gonna say I'm trying to figure out what to do with this creature thing in front of me. Can I do some type of check to figure out some recall knowledge on this person?
You may recall knowledge with society or arcana.
Society. Oh, I'm giving up. That's not something I can
You can
do.
also try to gather information with diplomacy and distract him at the same time.
That's not something I can do. Um,
You could try and do the diplomacy
can-
distraction if you'd like.
I can try Arcana for recall knowledge. I got a plus 19.
Okay, go for
Blind roll.
it.
Though I personally hate talking to this person.
Good.
I
So,
think we should just
you
kill
think
him.
you've realized something. Due to all the books around, the mentioning of a lair, human interactions, and really treating the world as a plaything, you know these are all activities that are characteristic of a green dragon. Green dragons normally don't have human forms, but this guy seems strange enough for it to possibly be a dragon in disguise.
I just come right out and ask him, "Are you a green dragon?"
It's like, oh yes, I am. How did you figure it out?
Well, I didn't figure it out, but I guess we got lucky.
Ah, yes, luck.
Yeah,
Fickle thing.
all those lines would have been super visible. You gonna put your bulbs and stuff on, or you gonna wait for the lights?
Well, now that you know that I'm a dragon, do you want to see the horde?
Why would we want to see the record? I mean, other than the items that are in there. Why would
I mean,
would you
you
want to
will
just
want to
give
see
us
it.
your horde?
You're gonna want to see it.
So I also say to him like, well, I mean, now that we know you're a green dragon, what's a green dragon like you doing in a place like this in human form?
Well, you see, it's hard to work with penmanship in my normal form.
Makes sense.
You thought to
Although I
manipulate a
do have the
druid.
treasure room laid out so I can just roll around gold. But let me show you. Let me show you.
quills in dragon sizes out of rock feathers or something.
What?
No, dragon
I
sized
didn't hear what you
quills.
said.
Oh, do they not make dragon sized quills?
I mean, they do, but have you ever thought about storing a bunch of dragon-sized books and carrying a dragon-sized ink? I'll show
I
you. It's due to efficiency. For you see, I have a
yeah.
very small ego compared to most dragons of my kind, and I'm willing to walk around in this much inferior form.
I let Chris Saugus take the lead, but I follow close behind.
And so he comes over to this door, and there's like this massive vault with this steel door painted dark green. And you hear him push it over with a loud,
When he pushes it over, is he strong even in human form?
he barely puts in any effort, and you can just hear steel move.
Okay, so yes.
And I'm now going to adjust
Okay.
the camera so that the stream can see the treasure room.
Conric,
Yeah,
you
I'm
might
pretty
want to
far
come with
behind.
us.
I'm working on it. The map is moving slowly for me. Dun, 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 dun.
None of
You
the
see,
bookshelves are.
I was lagging behind as I start muttering how we shouldn't trust this guy.
That's fair.
all.
Honestly, it's the most sane reaction to just not trust him.
I don't trust him at all.
That's fair.
But
Yeah,
there's
no,
not
that's
much.
really smart.
I'm like, ooh, look at the horde. You say you go in there and swim around in all that gold? Is that fun?
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it a lot. I also noticed these like precious gemstones. There's just like a magical greatsword sitting along the side of the wall. Just all kinds of stuff in there.
You should show me how you do it.
Oh. So you see, I walk in, and then you see like a bunch of magic start to surround him as he reforms into an ancient dragon, and then just begins to fall prone, just starts rolling around the gold.
Is there a lock on the outside of this door?
There is no lock. It's just very heavy.
Just a very heavy door.
Yep.
Heavy enough that we probably couldn't shut it and lock it.
You're
Heavy
not
enough
gonna
so that
trap.
anything that you do to lock it, the dragon just breaks out of. And
Yeah.
Well, it would save us a moment.
These
if
are
I
just
could-
questions that I'm like observing myself, like you know what I mean. So I haven't attempted any of this, but
Okay. Back to the topic at hand. This lich, you do realize we'll have to kill him.
oh yes, but that's just the cycle of things.
And so you start chaos to keep this cycle going.
Well, that's a pretty brutal way to put it, but yes.
well,
And in the back of the room, you notice a cage with blue light glowing out of it.
Can I tell what's in the cage?
It is very clearly a soul cage. Nothing is hiding it. Nothing is obscuring it.
like a phylactery or something.
yeah, yeah. The term is soul cage. It's essentially a phylactery.
Is
Yeah,
that
Jen draws her bow and shoots it.
that's
well,
not
that's rude.
okay?
All right.
Was that
You do get to make your attack roll, though. I'll let you do it. It's a clear shot.
All right, rolling.
Ouch!
You in
Natural
like,
one.
with swiftness of trying to pull out your bow, notch the air, and then fire. You accidentally hit the dragon instead.
Oops. Roll damage.
Do you
It bounced off his
Okay.
scales harmlessly.
do you have a hero
But-
point?
What?
Do we have hero points?
You all have one hero point because it started the session.
I'm not using it though. I think this is not something that I should use
And
it
the
on.
dragon says, "Oh,
Okay.
that's rather rude. I mean, if you want to destroy it, that's fine. But like, can you at least do it in a
Yeah.
cooler way?
That was accident. I didn't mean to shoot it at you.
Yeah,
I
no.
meant to
You
shoot it
meant
at.
to shoot the cage, but like, can you destroy the cage in a cooler way though?
I could have my bear rip it apart.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna walk into the room
Okay,
and
who left you?
cast what is it called? Righteous Might. Because I might as well, so I can go destroy this thing in a cool way, I guess.
I totally respect that. Describe how cool it looks, and I will let you destroy it instantly.
Okay. As I'm walking into this room, I cast Righteous Might, and as I do, you see all the red energy that usually comes out when I cast magic begin to kind of swirl aggressively more and more around me, my weapon, my shield, my armor, and then as that happens, you see all my armaments and all my weapons begin kind of evolving a bit to these reddish scarlet sharp blades. My weapon now has the holy property, and I also get a bunch of other effects, and I basically also get resistance against physical damage, a speed upgrade, temp hit points, better armor. Basically, my entire weapon and body become imbued with scarlet energy, and I basically polymorph myself into a better version of myself that has like divine power rushing through it, and I just go and like big swing down on the soul cage, attempting to destroy it.
I'm just going to say it works because the dragon is using magic to will it to work because he thinks it's really cool. Because big dragon have spooky magic, and this is the inside of his lair. So
There, and yeah, I break the soul cage then.
yep, it is broken, and you can see the light on the ground begin to dissipate. The souls are now escaping, and you notice the dragon actually just painted the floor blue there to make the light look more menacing.
Okay. Can I make some type of recall knowledge check to see if that was how you would destroy a soul cage and that was successful?
Go for it. That's a religion check.
That is perfect.
Yep. I meant to say roll blind, but yeah, that crit succeeds. That is definitely how you destroy a soul cage. They are not very strong unless they have a lot of magical protections around them. So your extra information is what you assumed happened is the Lich was looking for somewhere safe to put it, was like, oh, there's this green dragon that is really fond of me. I bet that I can put in the green dragon's hoard, and then it'll be a really big issue for people to try and break it. But the green dragon is just so weird, and he didn't take the time to understand the green dragon's motives, so therefore...
Okay. Thank you for your help then. What is your name?
Oh. My name is Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy. Do you know where we should go next to try and find this lich?
Oh, well, there's two paths out. There's the one down there, which has a bunch of poison darts, which I assume we've dealt with before. And you can go back out the way you came through the castle, but you're likely to be spotted that way.
Thank you again. Have a great day.
You too. Oh, also, on your way out, feel free to take any scrolls you want. I'll give you one each. There are a bunch of scrolls around of 6th level or lower. So I am just going to drag in a list of things that you can possibly take.
No. Kiwi. No.
And I am going to then give you access to that treasure sheet. So if you do not mind.
Yeah. I kind of want to get back the spell slot I just wasted because it was a cool effect. But
Yeah,
it's a great
no.
spell.
I am going to let you get that spell back as a scroll.
Yeah, sounds good.
And it was form.
Righteous Might.
I'm gonna need to look at the name of the spell again because Righteous Might. Not for me. Righteous Might.
Yeah, it's literally a polymorph spell, but you just transform yourself into yourself, but better.
And I'm just going to say that the dragon is going to give you everything in this loot container because you spent resource to do this. So I'm going to give everybody ownership. And feel free to distribute those scrolls how you want. And so that the chat
dragon
knows,
forms
there is
were
a scroll of dragon form, a scroll of disintegrate, scroll of unexpected transposition, scroll of true seeing, scroll of scrying, scroll of dispel magic, and a scroll of righteous might.
I'll take the Righteous Might.
Well, I could potentially use any of these.
I think the scroll of dragon form looks cool. It
Yeah.
sounds cool.
Also, I should note that because Brizzy has the ability to cast primal spells, I think you will actually be able to use dragon form. And that's what I meant by I was going to have heavy loot, because, like, whatever happened in the dragon's room, you were probably getting a boatload of treasure out of it.
Me want that one. Can I take that one?
Yeah, just drag it onto your sheet, and then it'll just be there. And you're going to need to hold it, and then cast the spell to activate it. But
Okay.
I figure that these would be a cool thing for the party to pick up and then utilize, because another advantage of Pathfinder 2nd Edition for the chat that is watching this at a later date is that it's very easy to give parties treasure and then not break the game because of how level capped everything is. So, like, I know that this is an absurd spike in gold value, but I also know that the new character generation rules have much lower gold values to start with. So
I'll
figure
take
that
the
this spike
scroll
is
of true seeing if no one minds.
Sure, that's fine. I
Alright.
figured I'd just take the dispel magic and scrying because
Mhm.
I have slightly freer actions.
Yeah.
Disintegrate is not one I can cast.
I think Disintegrate is Primal Arcane, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
and Unexpected Transposition, I don't think I can cast that one either. Oh wait, No.
That one is arcane or occult.
yeah, I can't cast on that.
I
Somebody
can
else
do
has to take
arcane.
And Unexpected
take it.
Transposition is also a very funny reaction.
Oh yeah, if you
I
want to take it, it's not that good on me.
I can do it because I can trick it potentially. Well, it's a reaction, right?
It's a reaction, so you'll need to trick it, and then you have the reaction open for a turn. Isn't that how trick magic gun works? How long does this trick last?
How long does trick last? Let me double check.
For the rest of the current turn. Yeah, so it's really not going to be useful for you with tricking.
All right. Well, then just keep it there.
Okay.
I
You're gonna
think
say,
the
no,
only
thank
one who
you,
could use
so-
it is Cornic.
Conric.
Connor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll take it then.
All right. And I decided that I wanted to show that you can do stupid, meaningless RP encounters in Pathfinder 2. D&D does not have the lock on those.
I was
Yeah,
ready to
no.
fight the dragon. I was gonna throw hands.
Yeah.
Do you think you can take an ancient dragon at level 12?
I don't give a fuck. I do what I want.
The Ancient Dragon.
Green, I don't think green is high up there in terms of power, but it's still,
It's still there, you know?
and it's still not something we need to do.
Yeah.
No one ever needs to do anything. It's called accepting the call to adventure.
And then the dragon's going to keep on rolling around his treasure hoard. All right. Focus is back on all of you.
I'm trying to figure this out, so I'm going to ask the game master here. But so I worship Orgathio, who's very,
Yeah.
no forgiveness for bad people. Here, just convincing somebody to become evil make them evil?
It would. However, that is a lesser evil that you don't need to deal with right now. And
Yeah.
there's not a reasonable shot that you can take it out.
Yeah,
That is
and
why
also
it's not reasonable for me to try and take it out. So, by that coin, you do not have to do anything. You just have to note it for later.
okay,
Because in tier 4, you're going to need to knock some heads.
yeah, and also he did just give us like a bunch of help.
Yeah, because he is.
Did he tell
really
us
more
where
of a
the
neutral
lich
party than
druid
anything
guy
else.
was?
Because in essence, what happened is he ended up accidentally tricking the lich into exposing the soul cage.
Yeah, the lesser of two evils. We can get
Yeah.
back to this later. He
Yes.
said
Yeah.
we can get to the lich one of two ways: either go down the
Well,
path down
you
here.
know how you could get out. The dragon has no clue how to find the lich even right now. So
Oh, well, I have this
Yeah.
handy dandy scroll of
Scroll of
scrying.
Go for it.
Da-da-da.
You want to get out first and then do it?
Yeah, how
Why
about we
don't you
get
read
out
what
first?
Scrying does for the chat at home?
Oh, sure. Okay. Well, I've already clicked it to use it, but
Okay, well, it's there in chat.
Magically
Magically spy
spy.
on a creature of your choice. Scrying works like clairvoyance, linked to spell, except that the image you receive is less precise, insufficient for teleport and similar spells. Instead of creating an eye in a set location, instead of creating a map that's just above the target. You can choose a target either by name or touching one of its possessions or a piece of their body. I declared the soul cage counts as part of their body. You have met the target in person. The effect of this depends on target's will save, so I'm going to need to roll a will save. And then we are going to...
Are we actually casting it now? I thought we wanted to get out first.
well, you said that after I clicked it.
Well,
It
you
was a
could.
pretty quick click.
I
I
do
mean,
want
I don't mind if we
to
do it
wait until you're
afterwards,
outside.
but
Because you can take the broken soul cage with you outside.
Yeah, we can. That's fine.
Yeah.
I
Should I roll
prefer
the will
to.
save now or later?
I
I
guess
prefer to get out of
later.
here first.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
later is better.
Okay.
Though
Later.
I would like to take the 10 minutes to use my scroll of summoner's precaution
Okay.
that I bought because they're 4 gold a pop.
Yeah, my spell runs out.
I'm also going to have a scroll of magic fang and the cognitive mutagen in my hands.
Okay. So, now we got that done. People are holding things in their hands. My dog is going crazy behind me. I'm just going to see what she needs. I'll be right back. You all can discuss your next move.
Kiwi.
I'll
I
also
think
step out
we-
for a second, but I'll follow the group's lead.
I think we go down. He
The
said one
poison
of the ways.
darts.
Yeah, the poison darts are something we could probably deal with.
We already went down the other path. We know what's down there.
We know what's down where.
Like, we came from the other path. I guess we were running away from the
So he said that they
soldiers.
would probably like soldiers would figure out where we are from there.
We did jump in time, which means the soldiers might
true.
not be looking for us.
That's true.
I also remember how the poison hallway last time was not fun.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. Yeah, I think it'd be easier for us to potentially deal with soldiers rather than deal with poison darts.
Okay. So back up this way. Yes, we're just waiting for GM to be back.
All right.
I don't know why I spent my a 6th level spell slot on that. I feel like I could have just smited it or something.
Maybe you could have. Though 6th level spell slot to just do it instantly without having to roll for it.
Yeah.
All right, so now, as
Going
soon
up
as you
this way.
get past that doorway, the trap will begin to fire.
We're going up this way.
Going up.
Like up the path we came.
Fair enough. I'll toss you back to there.
Yep. We're deciding to potentially deal with soldiers rather than dealing with
All right, fair enough.
rather than deal with anything else.
Soldiers that don't know we're here.
Yep.
If we want, I can avoid notice and then Well, I guess my stuff isn't that good. I can still avoid notice, and people can follow the expert because I have expert key stealth.
You can definitely try to do some sneaking around and scouting if you want to do it that way. And I now have a cat who has decided to join us, and one of our players is AFK right now. So I'm gonna just like put the cat up to the camera so that all you can just see a cat.
This will
Hi,
all be
cat.
edited out.
Yep. I'm gonna just adjust the camera so that everybody can see the cat to distract people while we wait for him.
Is that a IBM model?
The real GM.
The cat has I'm now holding her like this so that she does not walk all over the keyboard.
No, is the keyboard a Model M?
I do not know. It's just like a really, really old mechanical keyboard that my dad had that I really like.
Oh yeah, no, those are people will fight you for them.
Oh,
Yeah.
really good keyboard. I love it. You have this cat here. Who's
I'm
being
just a nerd for clacks. Like the clack of dice or the clack of keyboards doesn't matter as long as there's a clack.
Yep. I'm just giving everybody a cat cam because while we can't progress in the game, we can progress in the how our cat looks game.
This is very close.
She jumped off because I decided to start readjusting the camera.
Mm.
And I need to avoid giving chat motion sickness when people decide to rewatch this. There we go. And I'll move it. Where? Okay. Well, I still need to sell for time. So, I can resolve you sneaking if you're going off and sneaking alone.
Are we sneaking or are we just going to try and walk as a group up?
I think we should try to sneak as a group. Does anyone have quiet allies?
I don't have quiet allies.
I'm trained
Okay.
in stealth, but
I have expert and stealth, but that's what.
Yeah.
I have.
Also have a massive bear
Trained
that
in
might make
stealth.
hiding in tight corridors hard.
Yeah, but Bear has plus 18 in stealth.
You know
So-
what? There is a chance.
Though Bear is also wearing like plate armor.
Yeah.
But Bear is strong enough to hold plate
You see,
armor, so no
plate armor does
penalties.
not have the noisy property because
It's heavy barding. It doesn't necessarily
Yeah.
say what it is, but it does not have the noisy trait.
Yep.
So plate doesn't have the noisy trait, just regular plate does not. Nor half plate, or like breastplate, I guess is the name.
All right. So now we can still have the
Are we all
wait.
back? Okay.
Come on, E-Rock. Come back.
Eric?
Why don't we go over what your goals are to show off in this tier, because we can do more maintenance stuff. Hoorah.
How many buffs I can stack?
The power of Pocket Library and Recall Knowledge.
All right.
I have Pocket Library. Pocket Library is just my favorite spell, like ever. I don't know why. It's dumb. Honestly, it's a really dumb spell, but it's great. It's my favorite.
Because you want a pocket library in real life. Let's be
I wanna-
honest.
Well, you have a
actually
Pocket
land
Library
some
in real
bombs.
life. It's called your cell
Let me just
phone.
pull up Wikipedia real quick. Okay, so I got my Pocket Library out.
No, but
And-
here's the thing. I think it's infinitely cooler if I can pull up a bookshelf and
no,
then
it's so much cooler, but
pick up
Mhm.
like instead of Wikipedia, just pick out one of the like world's encyclopedia books or like
Mhm.
Encyclopedia Britannica and just like read
Well,
from
not
it.
well, not only is it the right book for the right situation, but it also opens to the right page.
Yeah.
See,
So it really
that's
is
so
ultimate
handy.
Google Foo. Really. That's what the spell
Yeah,
is.
but it's better with the physical book in hand.
Yeah, no, it's much cooler than Google
Yeah.
Foo.
Could you imagine if you were like trying to think of a ruling for whatever game you're playing, and then suddenly the book just appears in your hand, open to the right page?
Yeah. And then you just read it off, and then just everybody knows you're right and they're wrong. No, it'd be sick.
That's what
What
you'll
is it?
use magic for, to be able to find
Well, use
the
magic to be the
exact
best rule
page in a
player kind of
D&D
rule
book.
player. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing a little bit trolling. Play without me if needed. Okay, so we got the go ahead to play without if needed. So I'm gonna say that it is needed. I have no idea how to pilot Conric.
Well, you just need to pilot 3 tokens.
I just need to pilot 3 tokens that all have a weird shared action economy with layered feats that I'm not familiar with.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun.
Well, hopefully we don't run into combat in 5 minutes. So
Well, yes.
So let's try sneaking ahead. Does anybody else
Yeah.
have expert?
I have expert. No, I don't have expert. Sorry, I have trained.
Okay, no, because I was thinking people could do follow the expert for a bonus.
Is anyone expert in this game? Of
I am
it?
I am expert in stealth.
Okay, we can follow you then.
Yeah, so I can do avoid
Conric is
notice.
expert in thievery, but untrained in stealth.
Sorry.
Well, if he follows the leader, he will get +2
Yeah.
circumstance bonus, and also if he's untrained, add his level.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying I'll be avoiding notice, and then people who need to follow the expert can do it, and then people who don't need to can do so if they want an extra +2.
Peaches will follow the expert and get a +2.
Peach's like stealth modifier is still higher than mine, but it doesn't matter because I have expert. I will blind GM roll avoid notice. I guess everybody has to.
Yeah. All right. So I think we are now at the point where we're going to roll stealth checks as the summoner returns.
I
heard the song.
have. Yes, that's how I let everyone I'm here.
And all these are blind.
Oh my god, I'm terrible at stealth.
This one's
You're
stealth.
you actually have a +14 to whatever you never showed.
Incredible.
You can follow the expert, and then you add your level and also a +2 circumstance bonus.
Okay.
I will not be following the expert. I will be.
I did not expect you guys to actually do this.
I will not be following the expert. I will be scouting.
Should I add the +12 or +14 as like in the roll?
Yeah, you add
That'd be
+14.
easiest.
So you add your level to it, which is 12, and then another +2 as a circumstance bonus.
And I want to see what the companions roll as well, because they are going to need to do their thing.
I actually only have a +18 stealth. It was juicing my numbers since I had clicked the button that said target is your hunted prey.
Right here, I'm trying to get it to work. It's the text box is bugging out.
Fair.
Let's see, 14. Add. There we go. Oh,
Okay, well,
yeah,
that's supposed to be
be
blind, but you know, whatever. We know Conric is one that has succeeded. I still need one from Conric's animal companion.
Yep.
It's plural. If you're gonna have Theo out, if you're gonna have Laud out and about.
I will.
I mean,
he summoned Laud.
I don't think Theo can follow the leader, but their stealth is pretty
Theo
good.
You can.
because follow the expert does not require minimum intelligence.
Oh, I didn't think they got exploration activities. Sweet.
They do.
Yeah.
Take this +34 roll.
Okay, yep, that's. Oh, you're already trained, so.
Oh, yes.
you-
If
Okay.
you're already trained, it's just
Yeah,
plus
no,
2.
+2.
Oh, all right. Well, my natural
that
bonus is a
is-
plus 20. So plus 22, whatever the die roll was.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right. And then Lod. Neither of us are trained, buddy. That's okay. We
I
have
like how
teammates on our
everyone's
side.
following me, even though I have the lowest roll, or like the lowest bonus.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're expert.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I rolled publicly again.
I got expert for free for
Oh.
it just because of one of my class feats or archetype feats.
You know what's really, really funny? Because you're
What?
just going to be sneaking around against hobgoblins, and hobgoblins are so low level, that actually is good enough.
Nice.
We got around all the hobgoblins.
Yep. Let me just double check that the general doesn't have a ridiculous perception for soul. Nope, you're good. The closest was actually still Theo, because Theo rolled a 4, but due to just having such a high stealth and following the expert, just barely pulls through. I was able to pull itself into a shadow. And somehow the bear manages to stay completely out of sight as you were going through. Everybody passed.
Nice.
So you are now in the town, somehow still undetected. I am now going to copy all your tokens and plop you all into the town as you are still like darting to alleyways and going about.
I remember this town.
Yes.
Yeah, this is where we fought those weird hounds that come
It was those
out of the
time
corners.
hounds, right? They
Yep.
were
Yeah.
like from the law plane or whatever.
Yep.
They were pretty neat. I remember them.
Okay, so we should try and stay out of sight in the town, or we should leave town.
Okay, so we're looking for this. Okay, I think this is a good place for us to attempt the scry.
And you can see, or rather you've heard, that there's a man leading an army of undead just patrolling around.
Oh.
Town?
Well, the castle area around, because it is also guarding a local town square where a lot of the people seem to not be willing to talk and just have their heads down working. Oh, that hound I need to still remove. I missed it when I was doing my cleanups of all the maps.
I see something slightly worrying over there.
Yes, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Um,
And you know that they are currently inside that building because you are able to, with those high stealth rolls, actually sneak around and find some of the resistance people that you met before that haven't betrayed you.
nice.
And you know that there is a guy that does that. They do not know where he came from, at least those people do not.
Okay. Can we ask them to try and find where the lich is right now?
They have no clue. You're able to only find like small networks because you didn't have enough crits.
Mm,
You can try to gather information with
What
the
did
help
our
sheet,
scrying
but-
tell us where he was? I
Okay, you
missed
have you have the scrying you cast. Yep, you can go ahead and
We
resolve that now. I will make the will save. But will save. Roll. I believe that is a crit.
yeah. That
It's
seems
DC
high.
30. You DC 32 because you actually have a body part, but 42 still crits. So
All right, we learned nothing.
you learn nothing.
Just as I planned.
Oh, and do they get a glimpse of us?
And now he knows you're in town.
Yep. Well, I think we
Oh.
should go fight these undead.
And you know what's also funny about liches? Because they're arcane casters, they also have this funny little spell called Sending.
He's gonna find us.
Why don't
Well,
we all go ahead and roll for initiative?
Yeah, no, we should roll. We should roll for initiative. Do
Yeah.
you want to first try open up the combat tracker and add us to it?
I believe that the combat tracker is open.
We're not in combat. Yep, there
There
we
you
go.
I was scouting, so we all get a +2 circumstance bonus.
I already had incredible initiative, so I can't add that.
All right.
Like that one of them is called the Flirtatious Morn.
The random name generator really went hard for some of these.
Efficient Kezem, Lost Savior,
I'm going to
Gentle, Flirtatious.
make his name get
Look at that.
truncated again. And there we go.
I like this battle music.
I do have the reason why I am above Kaizem is the reason I'm before Kaizem is because I have Elven Instincts. I break ties.
So it's effectively a +3 for initiative. Wow, neat.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So,
My turn.
it is Chrysagus up first, and you know that they're there due to the information you got from around town, and they know that
Yeah.
you're around there. You still don't know
Because-
what square each other are in, but this is the overall state of the board.
Yeah.
And I'm going to assume has a better view of like the stuff. Because this is why I do adjust this screen. There we go.
I am going to. I'm just assuming combat is going to happen, and because of that assumption, I am going to cast haste on myself. There was an error in casting. Oh, okay.
You can chat
I'm
just
clicking.
fine. I can try clicking on mute. There you go.
Yeah.
You have it?
And that's 2 actions, and it doesn't start until the next turn, but I can still run. So I will just run.
Alright, and
Your shield should be down.
because you've not raised shield.
Yeah.
Alright. And now I am going to actually flip back up to Lady Jen, because we're still on round 1. Lady Jen, go.
She's going to have, she had, her scroll and her potion in her hand. She's going to, command Peaches. Peaches is going to run over here real quick, make a stop. And then she's going to spend her 2 actions to cast Magic Fang. Which really all that does at this turn is just give it a +1 extra. And then she's going to
Peaches has a speed of 30.
Yep, Peaches speeds on right there, and that's my turn.
Then we have Kaizem's go. And so what Kaizem is going to do is he's going to heroically rally the troops behind him. He's doing it to at least 4 people, so he is going to be getting a +2 bonus for all that stuff, while everybody else is just hanging out with the normal bonus. And then he's going to bust down the door and charge out to go meet you in battle. That's 25 speed, so that means he can get up to here. And there we go. And now you can see the man with the great sword. You can see that he's trying to... Well, he looks like a normal human form, but you're not sure of how much that's true. Is now Brizzy's go.
All right. I was holding a Quicksilver mutagen, which I will use. Give myself that buff. All right. And then that was one action. My move speed now is 45.
Mm-hmm. Also, I think I'm gonna stop the music simply because I heard how it sounds on the stream and it's really loud on the stream side.
Yeah, I turned it down for myself.
Yeah, no, but I can't have Ronald turn it down for the stream, so yeah.
All right. And for my
So Brizzy's
last
turn
action,
potion, running there and throwing bomb.
yes. But I gotta see it. So let's see. Quick Bomber, I believe, is one of my feats, so I can draw and throw at the same time, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's read what that feat does. Ping into chat for everybody to read. Quick bomber.
Yep.
Draws easily pouches which you can easily draw without thinking. Interact, draw bomb, and start fit. Yep, works perfectly well.
All right. Then that's what we shall do. I
All right.
will draw.
What bomb are you using?
Good question. Let's go with the Alchemist Fire first.
Okay.
And with my Quicksilver mutagen, that gives me a +3. Make sure that's on there. Quicksilver mutagen on. Ability. Okay. I think that's all correct.
Bam.
All right.
Crit due to Quicksilver mutagen.
How
Let's
about
go.
that?
And I have the modifier matter module installed. Chat can still not see, well, the Foundry chat because Ron having to work on things and not managing the stream. So
I
you're
love-
just staring at the config settings, but
I love the animation. Did it like throw a little bomb at him?
Mhm.
That's awesome. All right, crit roll. Here we go.
29
Alright.
damage.
And he
29
will
plus the
take
3 splash, that is 32.
Oh, it already added the +3.
Oh, no, yeah, plus 3. Yep, so that's all of that 29 damage. And then he also is now on fire and burning.
That
As
is
some of the
correct.
fire just like sticks to him. And that was a potent bomb. A lot of extra stuff was in it. So now this guy is totally on fire. And will
Perfect.
gradually keep on burning.
No.
And that's my turn.
All right. Then after your go, oh, it is then Conric.
Yes. Excuse me. One thing I wanted to ask,
Mhm.
and it's fine because I never got to say it, but I did have 3 scrolls of 2nd level Longstrider for the wolf pack here because it lasts all day. I was wondering if I could
Should
put
note
those
that
on.
Longstrider has a self-only cast restriction.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Well, I would. Could I have cast it on myself?
You
I did
would
not
have
know
cast
that.
yourself on the beginning of the day, yes. And you could have also given one to Lady Jen, because Lady Jen and Brizzy could actually use them as well. So they would all have +10.
Yes, I thought, I could get these wolves faster, but
But
You
no,
know,
you
the
just give
rules.
that to the people that can cast either arcane or primal spells. And by the way, for chat, I think 2nd level Longstarter is one of the few mistakes of balance that should be errated in the game, like it existing. Because I do not think spells should give permanent benefits for an entire day unless they're relatively minor. And I do not think +10 movement speed is minor.
All right, and just to clarify, we don't know the exact positions of those
You do not know
skelly
the
boys
exact
up there.
details of them in the room.
Okay.
They are currently undetected, but you know that they are somewhere in that room.
What's your speed, Lod? Because now that I know you're never going to be faster than this, it should be is 30, I want to say, but it's not getting pulled up. 25.
My dog is again going crazy. I'm going to go check.
That's 3 actions. So Lod will use 2 actions to get to here. I, during that, will use 1 action to get to here. And then, could I use my last action to take cover next to this wall?
Yeah, you could absolutely use it to take cover against that wall. If they have range attacks that would need to go through that wall, you'd then have greater cover. And I'm also going to say, because that represents you just acting defensively, if any range attacks came in from this way, you would then have normal cover due to Peaches and Chrysagus blocking that way.
Cool. Feo will use their free movement to get to there.
All right. So, and then we have all the morgues starting to move up. Starting with this guy. Oh, I did not mean to open up that. Okay, look at this. Move speed of 25. So they will just keep on following their leader.
Are they slowed because they're undead?
No, only zombies are slow. These are not slow.
Gotcha.
They are going to run to here. And then we'll use the end of the third move action to get into melee with Laud. That's that one's turn. And we got the
Right where I
flirtatious
want
one.
'em.
With that, look at that tongue. That's very flirtatious. Running down, running to here, and they're just starting to line up on the bridge.
Oh man,
This one-
I got chain lightning, guys. It's looking like a good chain lightning.
We'll actually stride to here, and then try to long jump across to get to like here.
What a Chad.
So they have an athletics of plus 18, so he's going to do that. This distance is approximately 15 feet-ish, so you just need to not roll natural 1. As he falls into
Rip.
He rolled a natural 1.
Yep.
Get on, kid.
There we go. Falls in the
Try
water
again
and
in
will
your
start
next
getting like
life.
pushed down at the end of each round because the water is slowly moving. Okay, so now there's just one guy left, and these going to again try to jump across the other side to engage you from that front. Just don't roll a natural 1. Cool, that passes. And actually manages to get over to here and then has the end movement. All right. I am then going to go back to the top of the round. Chrysagus, it's your go. Also, you are muted probably on your mic side because we cannot hear you, but I can see you drawing up.
Yeah, I am muted on my mic side. I'm
Cool.
trying to well, Laud moved in front of me, so I don't know how to not hit Laud
I
in
don't think
this.
there's a way for you to hit all 3 of them and then not hit Laud.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna I feel like I'm going to have to hit. Oh, what if I go to like? Oh, because the bear is here.
That would be you share a tie with the bear, and it still hits Laud.
Yeah, but the only way for me not to do it is to be flying over here.
Which is not really possible with the
I think you could hit Laud and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take a step forward then to be able to get everybody.
Yep.
Um,
And I assume you're using your free action stride actually to take that single step forward,
yeah,
right?
sure. I will take my free action stride to do that.
Or your hasted action stride, I should say.
Yeah.
To be clear.
And then I will do invoke the Crimson Oath,
Yep.
which also lets me turn all physical damage from this into positive damage, I believe,
Mhm.
It's
against
undead.
undead. So I will cast it.
All right. And now all these guys need to make fort save. Fort
Yeah.
save. Fort save. Fort save.
Trying to.
All of them fail except the leader who critically succeeds.
I
And also,
added.
Bond will need to make a fort save.
Yeah, Lod will need to make a fort save.
Okay. Dun-dun.
Yep, and then I will roll damage.
That's just my save, right? Rematch saves.
Yeah.
Let me
Uh,
check
It
to
looks
see
like
if I
he
did
has
that
lower
correctly.
saves than you. It's not your save. Lod has his own saves.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Mon
Okay.
has Master Fort.
did any? Okay, so critical
Lod
success
fails.
doesn't get damaged at all,
So
and
Mon normal fails.
Laud normal fails. That's good. So it'll be 14 damage. And I forgot about the persistent bleed. So they all take so the undead creatures take 13 positive damage and 1 fire damage
Yep.
and persistent bleed, but I think the persistent bleed can be persistent positive. Because
Positive damage,
bleed
right?
sorry?
And they have that is positive damage, so it ignores the resistance to slashing.
Yeah. And it's persistent not persistent bleed, it'd be persistent positive. Because bleed is also
Bleed is a physical damage type, so yeah, that
yeah.
would be persistent positive. So yeah, that also applies some persistent damage, and it'll also apply Conric with persistent
Yeah, persistent bleed.
bleed. All right.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Although
That's
it says
me.
here in the construct heart, it only needs to succeed at a DC 10 flat check to remove persistent bleed.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
And then my last action will be to stride over here, so I can get in the face of these people and not let them get past to attack other people.
I was gonna do that with my bear, but sure.
Well, because I can't cross the bridge. That's the problem. I guess I can on my next turn. I don't know what if I don't do that, then I don't know what else to do.
Maybe you do a one action heal and heal the heal Connor heal Lod for
Yeah.
the damage that you did.
Bleed goes away because that's one of the rules of persistent bleed. Because you close all the wounds, they can't bleed.
Oh, true. Right. And then I'll do a one action heal to help fix the damage that I caused.
All right.
Um.
Go ahead and roll the healing.
Yeah. 32.
I think that is enough to bring you up to full.
Yeah, that's a one action. I love being a cleric.
Cleric is fun.
Yeah.
Because in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, clerics get to have a bunch of high-level heals based on their charisma modifier, not their wisdom, their charisma. So a lot of clerics that are trying to be cloister casters and use debuff spells will need to have high wisdom and high charisma.
I could have also intimidated.
Yeah.
Too late now.
But you already rolled dice for the heal, so we're just
Yeah,
gonna move on.
it's too late now.
Yep.
I'm
And
done.
the persistent bleed goes away completely.
Yeah.
There we go. And now we have Lady Gem.
She's going to command her bear and Bear is going to run over here. And Bear is going to actually attempt to shove the
Of the guy
the
into
creature
water.
into the water. Yes.
Cool. Makes sense. Go for it.
Athletics check plus 21. Let's go.
And shove goes against fort DC.
Yeah.
Not enough. As you see the creature,
I'm actually gonna use. I'm gonna use my hero point for this.
the creature starts to knuckle in and push against the bear, but then through a
Yeah, I
surge
mean,
of heroic strength,
potentially. Come on. Let's re-roll. 25?
they struggle for a bit longer, but Peaches is pushed back.
Okay, well, then she's going to drink her cognitive mutagen. Get training in crafting suddenly. And then she's going to hunt prey on this guy over here and roll a recall knowledge check.
And you're talking about Kaizen? Okay.
Yep, and as she does,
For either society, religion, or nature, because you have the skill feat for nature. Or the
yep, using nature, and as she does, a tome appears in her hand, and she'll get a +2 status, +2 status on top of the +3 cognitive mutagen.
+3 item, +2
And
status, plus whatever, plus your high nature, plus a ratio on Twitter, plus fell off, plus who asked. Yeah, go ahead and roll the check.
also, if I critically fail, I actually just normal fail instead. And if I succeed and it's against a creature, I get additional context.
Yep. Oh, also, don't you have a circumstance bonus from hunted prey?
Yes, that's actually like the whole point. The reason why I asked for the cognitive mutagen so I could have all 3 types of bonuses
All
going.
3 types of bonuses all stacked up, all doing this, so go for it. That is a number, and that is a success on the unique DC, but I am going to tell you a unique weakness of this creature.
Oh,
This heroic warrior is currently under a lot of things to manipulate him to keep him fighting on their side.
interesting.
And you can actually do charisma actions to remind him of that long lost past and remind him of what he was actually fighting for.
He's under some kind of mind control.
That's
Remind
the
him
big
of who he
guy.
is. The big guy over here.
You said
Help him
charisma
remember who he
actions?
once was.
Any of the
That's my
charisma
turn.
actions except performance can be used for it.
Ooh, okay, awesome.
That's my go.
And
Oh, also, since I have Monster Hunter,
and you also
everyone
get additional context. So
I
your
do get additional
context
context.
is that imagine that he's under also gave him some magical abilities and some low-level spell casting.
Okay, he's got some spell casting, etc. Cool.
Yep.
Also, everyone gets Monster Hunter because I succeeded. Because thanks to Master Monster Hunter, I get to pass out those benefits on a normal success.
So everybody gets a +1 bonus to hit that guy.
Yep. A +1 circumstance bonus to hit that guy on your next attack. Against him specifically, so if you just don't attack him, you won't lose that bonus until you attack him.
Cool. Sounds good.
You have Monster Warden or no?
No, I did not pick Monster Warden.
All right.
Nope. Effect Monster Hunter.
And now it is his go. Because in his mind, he's still fighting a heroic battle against the people that would do this town harm. And he sees that he can't get over to you by normal means. So he is going to do a 2-action long jump. Wind back with the first part of that stride. and then jump forward, try and get behind Chrysagus from here, which is going to be a DC 25-ish. Main, athletics, come on, DC 25. There we go. And manages to get behind Chrysagus. And we'll use the last of this bonus that he has to try and stab Chrysagus in the back with a greatsword. Bam. And Chrysagus gets hit for a happy little 31 damage. You just get this massive blade stabbed into your back. And then all of his buffs fall off. Boop, boop. I'm going to have the buffs be removed as I pass it over to Brizzy's go.
Haha, take some fire damage.
And he will do that. And is still on fire.
Alright. For my first action, I will draw a Dread Ampule Grater. And
Ooh, what
I'm
does the Dread
going
Ampule do?
Dread Ampule is a I'll read you the text. Give me a sec.
I love that one.
This flask is filled with a murky purple gas that briefly interferes with normal brain activity. Let's see. No, wait. I don't want to use that one. I want to use Ghost Charge. That's the one I'm.
Ghost Charge. All right. Yeah.
This one is a spring-loaded metal canister containing a mixture of chemicals and salts that drain and disintegrate nearby undead creatures. It does 2d8 positive damage and 2 splash damage on hit. And primary target that takes damage from a ghost charge also becomes enfeebled 1 until the start of my next.
Ooh. Also applies Enfeebled. That's going to be really, really gross to put on the strength character if this attack roll works.
Wait,
So let's see the attack roll, Brizzy.
is this guy undead? Did we determine that?
No, I didn't learn he was undead. I think he's
Okay.
normal. He's just being controlled.
I'm targeting this one over here.
Fair enough.
All right. Let's see. 20, so I am in range. I meant to draw the ghost charge, so I'll draw it instead. Let's see. Ghost charge. And silver. Because of the Quicksilver, I don't get the item bonus, but here we go. That is a hit.
Hits due to Quicksilver.
Gotta love the Quicksilver.
Please stop throwing the nuts.
Alright.
So go ahead and do the damage.
Damage?
So 14 to the primary. And
2
2
to
to the
the
secondary. Primary one is also Enfeebled 1.
That is correct. And if they have any weakness to positive, because that is
any weaknesses to positive,
Excuse me.
but it was still a good strike.
That'll work. Alright, that was one action. Second action, since I know that didn't do anything with
You're gonna
sorry, I got a crying child in the background.
All good. Do what you need to do. So yeah.
Okay, quick, very quick. Second action, I'll throw a fire at them because I know that that didn't do any positive damage.
Cool. They did take positive damage, they just don't have any weaknesses to it. Okay. With multi-attack penalty, that still hits. Go ahead and I'll click on, yep, you got the damage roll. Bam. Main guy takes some persistent fire. Do you want to splash over to all the allies, including Laud and Chrysagus, or just keep it on the single target?
Let's see. That's what I do with calculated, right?
What does calculate do? Feats. Oh, the splash damage is actually equal to your int instead of the normal amount. So the other people should have actually taken more. So this guy should actually be at 3 fewer HP, and both of these guys should be at 3 fewer HP. Because calculated lets you do +3 damage on all your bombs. Or +3 on those bombs, +2 on the others. So
Perfect. Well, let's see. The only person that would take any damage would be Laud, right?
Log and it's everybody adjacent. Let me just reread the rules on Splash. Oh. Splash BF2E. Splash BF2E. I'm seeing if it is.
As a bomber, you can decide to
As bomber, you
not
can
do the
decide
splash
only that
damage.
target or everybody within 5 feet. So it would also affect Laud.
Alright, it can
Or
affect
5
Laud.
damage.
Yeah, just give it, because I want to put a little bit of damage on that other guy.
Fair enough. So this guy will also be.
I'm sure Laud can take it, right? What's his,
5, and Konark will be taking 5.
how much health does Laud have? I can't see.
It's shared with Konark, so 169
yeah.
now, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, third action. Let's see what I have here.
Multi-attack penalty is getting high.
Right, and I think with that I will run. See, I have 45, so let's see.
I just want to point out that more allies have done damage to Conric than foes.
At this point, yeah.
Connor,
Like,
are
guys,
you gonna get him on flanking or should I?
if you want the flank, you can take it. Otherwise, Lod would probably take it. He'd step up to the top here.
Feo could also do flanking, and I could help Bear over here.
Because I was
Yeah,
probably
you can help the bear. I'm not too worried about the.
and then step up, strike, and then strike twice with Feo.
Can I stand here?
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
You're
then
still creep,
that's
so you can get there just like on the edge to
right.
thus make this guy flat-footed between the two of you.
That's
Yep.
exactly what I want. Alright,
That'll work.
that's my turn.
All right. For actions 2 and 1 with act together, I am going to cast chain lightning. And we'll start with this back guy, and then move to the next guy, and then the big guy, and then up to the.
It actually can bounce from big guy up to
That is
those two.
exactly
Okay, yeah. No, chain
30
lightning
feet.
kind of crap. Okay. So I go make some reflex saves now, right?
Yep, I'm just rolling the damage
First,
now.
flirtatious one tries to dodge out of the way, dies for the ground, but being on the ground makes you close to where the lightning wants to be, so fails to save damage. Bam. Oh, I'm using your roll instead of mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like,
damage.
I don't know why my roll box isn't rolling.
As the bolt just blasts through its chest, and it bounces to the next guy. Reflex save. Rams it
Failure.
straight through. As the bolt then
Oh, this is
destinates
fucking good. This
into
feels
the
good.
soldier. And people say mages are underpowered. Succeeds by 3, but still has to take half of this, and gives it another bounce. As he stands strong in the face of adversity. But then it curves around the bear into the melodramatic one.
Taste our lightning! Wolf packs always have the power of the storm.
Another fail. Another full
God.
damage. And then it bounces into the guy in the river to fully dissipate the storm.
You just reminded me of my Pathfinder 1 character that did have a
Oh.
gnome summoner
Ouch.
that had a storm wolf.
Instantly destroyed as the lightning spreads throughout the
Almost
river. Go ahead and take a hero point.
Oh man.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's go. What a Chad move. Alright. I've got 2 more actions left.
Yep.
Oh, well, Lod gets his action. Right, so I think Lod will just attack this near-death enfeebled one. With his bash. That is a hit.
And you are striking on to the guy in front, and that is
Yeah, the enfeebled guy.
and this is piercing damage. Bludgeoning. Because it is bludgeoning, it bypasses the resistance that they have to piercing and slashing, thus killing it with one overkill. So the extra damage from calculated splash mattered.
All right, so there we go. That guy's dead. We're looking good. And then Lod will use his second action to stride up to there. Oh, that's on stolen measurement.
All right.
And to get the flank on here, I don't know if
You got
it
flank
auto
going.
detects, but so that was our 4 actions. So this is 2, 1, and 1, and then Feo will take its 1 action to. I'd have to tumble around probably. I'll just attack this guy. I don't think it'll hit, but
Go for it.
you
I
never
was
know.
thinking, I thought you were gonna do flanking here for Chrysagus. That's what I was asking earlier.
Oh, that could make more sense.
Yeah, you could take an action to step.
Well, Lod had a stride, so Lod should have
Lod
enough
can
movement
just
to
get
get there.
Tried to go through there,
And then your strike here won't have flanking, but then Chrysagus will have flanking next round, which is good. Okay.
yeah, because I don't think Feo's likely to hit anyway. We'll see. Oh, let me.
He does have that +1 from Monster Hunter.
Yes, I almost didn't click that ability on. Can we? Yeah, let me.
All right. Go ahead and do that strike. Ouch.
Well, I
If you
mean,
just, like, try to
the
get him
+1 doesn't help.
This
You
is a
know,
trained warrior.
Feo was
At
never
least
meant.
it's not a critical fail.
Yep.
All right, that is my turn.
Dead. Removed from initiative. Flirtatious will avenge its fallen comrades as it runs up to Chrysagus and will attempt to go for a claw strike. Bam.
Yeah, no.
And miss. As it
Also,
then
my
just-
AC is 32.
Yeah, you have a really, really high AC. But it doesn't have much else it can do, so it is just going to try and do its tongue attack, where it tries to lash you at the side of its tongue and miss horrendously.
Yeah.
That is its go. It then goes to the willing guy, who's dead, and therefore goes to the melodramatic one. After I burn and then stop burning. Goes to the melodramatic one, who will target this tiny thing in front of it that's just darting around the board and throwing bombs at its allies. Because what's it going to do? Care about the bear? Actually, does it care about the bear that was trying to push it off? Int check. It is going to choose to be stupid because I need to roll its int or lower. And it is not that smart. So it is going to attack the bear.
Oh, 32 AC.
And is going to try and hit you with a claw. Just hits.
Oh.
As it tries to breaks into the side of the bear for 12 points of damage. Bam. And also will follow that up with grab. The bear is now grabbed.
Well, it won't matter for much longer because I probably should huge the bear, and then it
Yeah.
can't grab a huge creature.
That's true, but then it's going to try and go for a tongue strike at -4.
Maybe the thing has a Titan wrestler or something.
Actually hits. Okay. Go ahead and give me a fort save from Peaches.
All right, Peaches.
I'm like,
you're
French kissing
really
the
good.
bear.
Because
You're
it
really good
actually
at
wraps
this.
its tongue like around the bear's neck and like tries to cut into its veins, but you're able to resist what it was trying to apply there, so nothing happens. All right. That is the end of that guy. go back up to Chrysagus.
Chrysagus is going to use his first action to use intimidation to try and break this guy out of it.
All right, what are you saying? Try and break him out of it, just for roleplay reasons.
I'm going to say, wake up, is this how you fight for your town? And then try and like...
All right, go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
And because I am higher up on this bridge and I am looking down at him, and after getting skewered by him, I'm still barely injured, can I kind of use my physical strength?
Do you have the skill feat that lets you add it to demoralize?
Yes.
I will let you add it to this, because that makes sense.
So, okay. I'm going to roll. That is 38.
Crits exactly.
Crits?
Yeah, so you can then just see him, like, pause for a moment and look at what he has become. All of his defensive numbers go down by 2.
Okay.
So he
Am I
is flat-footed. He has a -2 to all saves until the end of
nice.
your next turn.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, okay. So with that, I can try and kill this thing behind me, I guess.
Go for it.
I don't know. Now that I've done that, okay, I am going to turn. I feel like I can leave. Should I just kill this? I'm just gonna kill the guy that I just
Okay.
yelled at. Well, I don't know. I feel like because if I crit, but it didn't break him out, it just lowers.
It lowers his defenses by 2 for a round.
I
All of his
think
defense numbers.
that might be good. Who has the Dispel Magic scroll?
I do.
You should probably try doing that on your next turn.
Okay, so I'll leave him, and I'm gonna try and kill the thing behind me then. So I turn to face the near death one behind me.
Okay.
And I will. I will just go for a swing, I guess. Actually, I'll go for a channel smite because I think that's fun.
Okay, fair enough.
Um,
Go ahead and roll for hit.
yeah. Nope, that is not gonna hit. I'm gonna hero point that just because I
Fair
want
enough.
to.
Yep, go for it.
29.
Just hits. Well, hits by
Nice.
1. By +1.
Okay.
So, yep.
So that will be this much damage plus
Okay.
some of that is fire.
Yep.
I don't know if that helps or hinders.
Uh,
And then
it does not affect the outcome.
and this will be one action. It doesn't need to roll a save. It just takes 13 radiant. That was a
Alright.
shitty roll. 3 of those were ones.
But due to resistance, it is actually going to not be near death. It is going to be near death by that much. As you can feel, like, your sword has a hard time cutting through, like, the bones of this creature that make it up. The rest of it goes through just fine. You can feel your holy might start to, like, disassemble it. It is just barely hanging on by just a few ligaments.
And then I guess my last action will be to just hit it again.
Doesn't Channel Smite take 2 actions?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
hasting.
right, yeah, you have haste. Yep, go for it. That is a hit.
Hits again.
Go ahead and do damage.
22.
As with that, you plunge your blade through and cleave it in half. And it falls to the ground dead, with one half falling in the top part of the river and the other half falling in the other. It just
Yes.
falls off the bridge.
That's the end of my turn.
And then we go to Lady Jen.
We're gonna command that bear. The bear is going to bite down on the weird zombie thing that is being flanked at the moment.
Yep. Hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
17.
Ouchies. And that is piercing. So 10 of that is resisted.
Oh. Piercing. Alright, well, we'll shoot him with a claw.
Alright. Okay. Go ahead and do damage.
Slashing.
That is slashing. So 5 of it is resisted.
Okay.
Not mean drag you.
And doing the since I have Companion's Cry, we'll go for one more action. And it's going to be Bear Hug. It was a successful claw strike. It's grabbed.
The bear makes another claw strike against the same target
Oh.
if this strike hits. Okay, so you need to make one more strike and see if that hits. Okay, hits. And
Cool.
due to flat
Grabbed.
footed, thank you, Brizzy's flank. Every +1. And it goes ahead. It does 14 more damage and becomes grabbed. Bam. And now you're both grabbing each other as they're just like in this massive bind right on the edge of the river.
And for Lady Jen's final action, she's gonna draw her bow finally.
All right.
3 rounds into combat, then decides, might as well.
Yeah, might as well.
It might as well.
You know, beforehand, maybe they were going to give up.
So
Well, no, she's over here. She's over here calculating everything. She's figuring out everything that needs to be done.
Look around and so it's like, no, that can't be. That can't be.
We played Wolfenstein.
I'm
And
familiar with it because my dad loves it.
he's going to try and still heroic rally to try and like get some last bit of hope into his system. 60 feet, so this melodramatic one will get this bonus, and he'll get a +1 for himself. And say, lies, deceit, as he tries to go and hit Chrysagus.
Yeah, but I'll use my reaction to raise my shield again, but sure.
Yeah, it hits you by 1 shield matters, so that's 25.
Yeah,
and he will
no.
just keep on trying to keep on going through. He's not thinking right now.
Yeah.
That unthinking frenzy is still devastating from his strength.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yep. And go ahead and take that.
I am, yes.
Yep.
Damage and damage.
All right, and nope, that's the end of his go. It is now Brizzy's turn. As he finally stops burning, but still has to take 6 damage. All right.
All right, let us see. Feet. Perpetuals. I believe that is quick alchemy. Use your fused. No, that's not. I want to use my perpetual infusion. There we go.
All right. You're going into resource conservation mode because you're seeing the direction the fight is going.
Correct. And because I have Perpetual Infusion's Bomber, I will be able to use either Acid Flask, Alchemist Fire, Bottled Lightning, or Frost Vial. Those are now moderates, not lesser. Got moderate. Okay, yes. And I believe that's one action to use this, if I remember right. I don't...
Yeah, for Quick Alchemy is one action.
Okay. So, the first thing I will do is throw... I will use the Perpetual Infusion Quick Alchemy to send a moderate Acid Flask.
All right, moderate acid flask.
Let's see. I have that in my inventory. So, that's what I draw up, and I will target the one in
attack of
front of me.
opportunity.
Throwing it at him.
Bam.
Is that a
Crit.
crit sound?
Double
Is that what
damage,
it is?
including double splash.
Whew.
So that's 10 from the splash. Go ahead and roll the critical. So the persistent is doubled,
Yes.
and the damage is...
I do not
Actually,
believe that. So this doesn't do actually damage. It just puts the
puts
persistent.
persistent on them and begins a very potent burn.
Right, and does the 4 splash damage. And then I want to use
Actually, it's going
calculated
to be
splash.
doing 10 splash because it's going to be your int for the base damage of the splash due to your calculated bomber feat.
That is correct. And also I want to use calculated to make sure that Peaches does not get hit by that.
Yep. That's actually a property of just being a bomber alchemist, is that you can shrink the splash of your bombs. Calculate just has them do more damage.
I wouldn't have done that to Law down below if I wasn't going to be able to hit the other guy. So.
Yeah. Here, there's no reason for you to have it splash onto you and the bear.
Onric, you shouldn't go help
I
them.
see.
The thing over there is almost dead. You should just kill the guy in front of us.
Yeah, so you got one near-death thing on your screen left. And don't you have a couple actions left to just keep on throwing your...
Yes, I do. Let's see. Let's do a...
If you just keep on tossing out your moderates, you're still going to be doing splash damage to it.
I sure am. And I'm
Just
going
because even
to...
if you miss, you're still hitting the splash.
Fire. Moderate. Sorry, I took this off my bar. Forgot that I need it. Alright, so the second one, I will use Quick Alchemy to draw and throw a Alchemist Fire.
Alright.
Alright, with the map. Alchemist
Yep.
Fire. Moderate. Draw. Sorry, there's a lot of drawing and...
There's a lot of weird inventory management with Alchemist, I get it.
Go.
I do think Alchemist is one of the hardest classes to play, properly.
I gotta sheath a couple of these. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Now can I draw it? For some reason it's not letting me draw it.
I think that's because you don't have any left in your inventory.
Yeah, it says I have 0 in there. Hold on, one more.
I'm increasing the number there. Because it's your perpetual, so I'm just going to make it marked as 10, and we're just going to deal with it.
Now I should be able to draw it. There it
Yep,
goes.
You should be able to do that.
What's going on? Still not letting me.
No.
There's a little toggle that lets you just the little toggle unequipped weapons thing. You could still throw it.
Okay, well, go ahead and throw the bomb. Oh.
Alright, so where is that at? You said
it's a little t-shirt icon above strikes on the right.
okay. That guy.
If you click on
Yeah,
that,
you
it'll
don't
just
have
let
to
you
equip
throw anything.
everything.
There,
but
now
still
it's in the inventory. All right, I'm gonna throw it.
Yep. Yep. Still hit. Go ahead and do damage. And with the big splash, that will put it down to literally 2 HP.
Perfect. And with that,
You
I'm
just
going
need
to
to wait 1 tick, and then it dies.
right. And then with that, I'm going to run away. I got 45 speed, so I'm going to. Oh,
That
That's it.
looks to be
Okay.
I'm gonna actually stop right here.
So the big guy can't hit you?
Yeah.
All right. It
That
is
will
now
be my turn.
Connor's go.
Was there talk of me pulling out the Dispel Magic and using it on the big guy? Was that something people were talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
I was thinking that would be good. I think this is an enchantment on him.
Okay, I'll pull out the scroll and use it using 3 actions.
All right.
Um,
Go ahead and roll the counteract check.
Basically, it's just a
how do
spell
I
attack
do-
roll.
Oh, okay, cool. Right there.
There's also a button that
Counteract,
just says
charisma,
counteract.
expert.
You just click
Yep.
the counteract button.
So that actually is
pretty
enough
good
to dispel the major effect on him, which is the thing that was keeping him under the bad guy's control. But it also dispels that illusion of a form, and so then you see the rotting corpse he actually was beneath. I'm going to ask everybody that can see him to make me a will save against shocking revelation.
Man.
Well, damn.
Is this a divine effect? It is, right? Because it's coming from a.
This is an occult.
No, it's a cult.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter, but let's go. Critical success.
Go.
Is that a crit fail on me?
From you, Brizzy.
21.
Cool.
Oh, nope. I'll take the fail.
That's just normal fail, normal fail, normal fail, crit success, normal fail, and Connor
I just
gets
gotta
crit
do-
success by 1 degree of success better because mage
Yeah.
stuff.
But Lod failed, and I don't know if that would.
Fail is you
change
become frightened
this.
too.
Okay, so just he would be frightened.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. And Feo failed, so my dream of Feo hitting in a combat is no more.
True. But you could have acted together with that. But the spell magic is broken. So now he sees his wilting form and all that stuff, and I'm going to have that continue his big penalty until the end of your next turn. And also, it makes him very close to losing the will to fight.
All right. Well, with my act together, I will simply have Lod uses 1 action to strike at this now rotting corpse.
Yep.
Even though he's frightened.
He is
2.
frightened. He should be
Although
frightened.
I don't
We're
know if
also flanking.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me apply
He
the
does have-
frightened on him.
He
I
does
wanted
have.
to check if Construct Heart did anything to that.
It doesn't.
I wondered if it
Gets
It's
a
death,
+2
disease,
circumstance
contagious.
bonus against death, disease, necromancy,
Nope.
poison effects.
All right, yeah. So none of that. Let me just apply. Okay, frightened is on him. Hit him with the bash.
Oh, he does have the +1 from
Due to the flat-footed.
Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, the
And-
flat-footed, the monster hunter.
All that
It's already
coming
a
through,
crit.
go ahead and roll critical damage.
That was already a critical hit before the thing, so you could save that.
Yeah. As you slam.
Oh no! I'm reading it, and it's the next hit, so it's applied whether you want to or not. So you have to lose that now.
So goes what?
And Feo will just decide to miss with his attack as well.
Okay.
No.
I
Are you
respect
sure?
that,
You just
no,
you could try it. It could be a natural 20. Could be you could roll a nat 20.
Could be not 20.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I'm rolling it. All right. It's just that
Oof.
See, it's a
I
regular
thought for a
miss.
second. I thought for a mere second I saw it land on 20.
Well, that's the how things go. It's now
Here's one
going
of the,
to go to the melodramatic one, who will try and just fight back against this bear in any way it can by just trying to gut anything with its claws. Miss. And just frantically trying to get anything at all.
Miss. Miss. Miss.
she misses because of a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
And then it
Well,
dies, I'm assuming.
and then at the end of its turn, it's going to take persistent damage. I'll end its turn just so you can see the persistent damage. Ouch. And then take 16
dies.
and just fizzles like as the acid starts to melt all of the tendrils holding it together. And it turns into a pile of goop.
I turn my attention back on the guy, and go for a strike. Let's just go for a regular strike.
Hasted
And
action strike.
Monster Hunter. Yeah, I'm using the quick in action. Oh, I'm not target. Does that hit? 32?
That hits.
22 points of damage and also persistent bleed.
That he does not take due to being undead.
Fair. And then I will strike again, because why not?
All right.
And I don't have Monster Hunter anymore, so let me remove that and then do this again.
Still works.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep.
And then damage.
Just gonna keep
19.
on getting chunked down as your sword, ignited with holy fire, starts to cleave through him. The
And
armor doesn't
then
matter. It's like
I
butter.
will use my third action to use my shield to trip him. And I will use Assurance Athletics to automatically get.
If you click on it, there's actually a checkbox
Yeah, I know.
for assurance. Okay, good. Sorry.
I was just going to do that.
Essentially, the math is 28.
Yeah,
He has -2 to all of his DCs. -2 to all of his DCs actually has it work. So, Crony goes.
He's prone.
yeah. And then last action, I will do a one action heal on myself.
Okay, go for it. Ooh, little burst heal.
Yeah.
And a little burst heal.
And that is the end of my turn.
We now go to Lady Jen.
Is there anything I can do that doesn't require me to have to like attack? Because I already have a -2 from my cognitive mutagen, and I'm also experiencing frightened. So I'm really like, what's my to hit? I have a +18 to hit with my +2 striking short bow.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. Like,
18 plus 18 is not great.
I'm sorry, Jen. I stepped right in the way of your bear. My fault.
Oh, you're
I didn't even
fine.
notice that. As big as you are.
Oh,
Yeah, you're fine. She's gonna move over here. And she's gonna take her. She's gonna try to shoot her shot.
go for it.
Oh, hey, it hits.
That does hit. Yep.
6 damage.
No resistance to piercing, so there we go. Damage. As you like cover him
and
with a small arrow that just gets into the side.
and Peaches being large just kind of jump down into the river and then jump back up.
Sure.
Okay.
It's more like difficult terrain for Peaches because the river isn't that deep.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right. One action there, and then get over here.
I-
Just stomp all over these dead bodies.
This bridge is either really well constructed or about to fall.
I'll
Well,
make a secret check
she
for
is the
this
size
one.
of a normal bear now because bears are large sized.
Yeah, but I don't know if that bridge was meant to handle bears.
Most bridges should be able to handle a bear.
Most bridges are able to
Yeah.
handle a bear.
I guess.
All right,
And it
that's
looks
my
to me
turn.
like it's made of stone.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you can handle a bear.
Mhm.
And I rolled, and you all also think you can handle a bear.
Okay, good.
But then the
Alright,
bridge
that's my turn.
collapses.
But then the
We're
red
all
collapses because
fucking
I'm a
wrong.
liar. Pew, 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 pew.
All right, that's my go. I did a massive 6 damage.
Huge.
Yep. Okay.
Nice.
It's now his turn.
He's prone.
And what he will do is he will throw down his sword and bow his head to Chrysagus. That's his turn.
Oh,
He does not wish to fight anymore. He does not like the form and what he has become.
Is he
well, we should
sure
put him out
about
of his
that?
misery then.
Yeah.
Take his head, Chrysagus. All right, my turn. Let's see.
Also, Jen's friend value takes down by 1 at the end of her turn.
Yep.
Do
Yep. I also took it down on Peaches.
do I throw a bomb or not?
Just kill him. We want to
Um,
kill him as quickly as possible.
Yeah, let's kill him. He seems like he doesn't like his form. We should put him out of his misery.
Yeah. Nobody likes being undead.
All right, first things first, I'm going to throw an Alchemist Fire Moderate that I used in Perpetual Infusion.
Works. It'll be all
Calculated.
Right?
Calculated splash and nobody else takes damage. Then I'm going to move
Yep.
up 1, and I'm going to Battle Medicine Chrysagus.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you.
What DC? You can pick 10, 20, 15, 20, or 30. Each one heals more. You must pick before you roll. Well, there we go.
Should have went for the 30, but I went for the 20.
No, 20 was safe bet. So
Yeah. So
do
I
the hero
can't.
club, you crit succeed and double the dice, and boom. Healing.
The crit. Yeah, sure. The crit doubles the dice. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my turn. I go down by 1 and frightened, and I'm good.
Connor's go.
Oh, sorry. Just decreasing the value.
Oh, he's on fire, by the way.
These frightens.
Okay, gotta drag on the fire.
And does he also have a status penalty, or am I misremembering something?
He also has Shocking Revelation. Shocking. His Ancient Reminiscence would actually go away at the start of your turn. And that was all circumstance penalty for his thing. There is no status penalty. But he is still
Okay.
prone.
Then I will just stare him down and say, "Regret what you've become."
Alright, go
I
ahead
don't think
and
he had
roll
a
for
choice in it.
Yep.
See.
Becomes frightened.
And I will cast Boost Eidolon.
Yep.
When I
As
do
you act
so,
together and
yep, and I do the act together attack with Lod.
yep. That looks
Nice
like a
crits.
crit where everything mattered to me.
It doesn't tell me if it was everything mattered, but I'm excited to see it. Take another 32.
Flatfoot and friend had it exactly critical hit by +10.
Nice.
And so the bash deals damage.
He's still up?
He is still up at barely any HP.
All right. I have
Actually double played.
1, 2. I
He's still
have
barely up.
one
still.
action left.
Still near death.
With my one action, I will use one for all to prepare for Feo's strike. Get in there, maybe finish him off. It'll be
I believe in Feo.
Feo
I
has
think
flanking
Feo
now.
can do this.
all right.
Feo's only
So we're
frightened
gonna-
one.
We're gonna roll our diplomacy check. DC
Okay.
20.
That seems fine.
That is a success.
So you get +1
Oh.
to the strike.
Uh,
Every +1, something.
actually, I have the +4 from cooperative nature, so that should be a 31, which is a critical success.
Which then has it be a +2 instead.
All right, so there's a +2 on the attack for Feo. Come on, Feo, we can see that.
I believe in Feo.
I also believe in Feo. Rogue rating.
Now, is that a circumstance or a status? I guess it doesn't really matter.
Circumstance. It's a
Circumstance.
circumstance bonus.
2 add roll.
A crit!
Boom!
It's
A crit! We fucking got it, baby.
All right,
Never
go
again
got
in my
it.
life.
Damage.
This one I'm pretty sure is piercing.
Well, this guy doesn't have resistance to piercing, so you chunk through his armor. And you know what? I'll give you this one. He has no means to fight back. He goes down. His will has been destroyed.
We did it.
Anyway, that was the moderate fight of the chapter.
Oh
I
wow,
didn't
that's the moderate.
That was the moderate.
I didn't even
I didn't
think
even
about
have
it.
to use heroism,
Yeah,
and I
I-
don't think I missed a single time.
because Chain Lightning wiped out all the level -4 dudes.
Oh yeah, that too. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I forgot that I still had a Monster Hunter when I attacked him.
Yep.
Well,
Well, anyway, I will let you know that the Lich did get a glimpse of your location. So the Lich still knows you are there, so I would recommend getting to somewhere where you can then go into the shadows a bit more.
Yes,
Yeah,
we should move
that's what she
but
said.
perhaps
That's what I was about to
somewhere
say.
where we can overlook this location in case he comes here looking for us.
Okay.
Is there a big hill we could perch on top of and stealth?
one of these buildings that we
Why
could
don't
poach
you
up
go
in.
ahead and roll me either.
We
No.
could find like a
Let's go ahead
seedier
and
part
roll
of
me a
town.
perception check to see if you can find anything.
You said perception?
Yep. Any good hiding spots? Or any spots they're overlooking? All right. You guys do think that on top of this building, because of a way the roof has a crest, you might be able to see it from there. And it would give
Okay.
you enough cover to theoretically hide. However, it might be hard to put a barrel on the roof without the roof collapsing.
Yeah. Maybe
Would you
we
like
could
to borrow
head
one of
back
my
to
scrolls of pet cache? Pet cache? However you pronounce it.
Sure. Yeah, I'll borrow it.
I was thinking
Alright.
maybe the bear could hide inside rather than on the roof, and she could give him a command to run out and attack if he does come. Options.
True.
All right.
At least then one of
Um,
us would be on the ground.
I think that's actually good. We can hide the bear inside of a building.
And I'm gonna say this is the building where
Well-
you got the information, so that way that building's just allied with you, just so that we can hand wave it.
Okay.
They came out of that building, so cool. That works for me.
I'll be right back. I just have to go to the bathroom.
All right. Let's actually just call a 5-minute break if everybody's cool with that.
Sure.
Because this feels like a natural spot to have our mid break. I have returned.
Welcome back.
I never left.
Cool.
All right, I've blown one of my 4 spell slots.
Yep.
But there are 3 more where those came from.
You know, I feel like that spell slot was very impactful.
I enjoyed it. You know, obviously I could have done the 6th level slow, but it seemed like a fight where chain lightning could be a good chunk of their HP.
Yeah, no,
So I
it
was
definitely
like-
was. Like you literally one-shot the guy that fell into the river.
Like, yeah, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, he just made one check, natural one fell in the river, natural one to save him, and died.
That's
Should have
funny.
rolled better, you know? I don't know what to tell him.
Honestly, if his dice just had 20s written on them, he would have been fine.
It's a skill gap.
Yeah, really. Like, I mean, it was my fault as the GM for like using a creature that rolled low, you know? Really speaks bad on me as the GM.
Speaking of skill gap, my Twilight Imperium game earlier today did go pretty well. I don't think I'm gonna win, but with how badly I ended myself during the draft, I think I'm playing really well, way more in it than I thought.
Nice. Hmm. Okay, so I know Brizzy's here. I remember Moon was back, right?
I'm here. Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Cool. Is Aileen here?
Yes.
All right. Then I think everybody's back and we can start. Brizzy said they never left, so I'm just going to trust that. And we're good to go. All right. So you guys want to go try and hide up on this roof?
Yeah.
Everybody who wants to be looking out and seeing that, I'm going to ask for a stealth check from them.
Okay.
So the more people are hiding up there, the more likely one of you will get spotted.
No one has quiet allies, huh?
No one has quiet allies, so it becomes a real big issue.
I think I think what we should do is we should split up. Honestly, I know that sounds kind of bad to split the party, but we should we'll be close enough that we can communicate with each other in case something happens. But I feel like if we all go into different buildings, it'll be harder for them to find us.
Does
Yeah.
it seem like there's more than one building that could fit that location, or just the?
Because what you think is going to happen is they're going to send a bunch of patrols around here. You guys are wanting to hide and see if the Lich comes in person.
Right.
That
So
would
I
be
don't
your
think
next
theoretically, if it might be patrols, we'd probably want to pick houses on the outskirts in case that we could just escape the patrols.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
mean,
the
that works.
Lich will come out, especially knowing that the Lich doesn't have a soul cage anymore. Like, I don't think the Lich is going to risk it.
Yeah. It would not
So
make
I
a whole lot
think,
of sense for the Lich to do it himself.
yeah. So what I think we should do is we should try and, like, if we know patrols are coming this way, we could try escaping this area. And
Well, if the
then,
patrols are coming this way, they're probably coming from the Lich. Maybe we could wait out them and then follow them back.
not necessarily, the Lich has sending.
True, but it only has a number of sendings.
Yep.
Do you
And
know
that
what
is
that
how
number
many.
is?
Well, I think
do
since we
not.
used our
Actually,
only sending and it didn't work, our only scrying, it's better planned than nothing. Otherwise, we're just walking around hoping to run into them.
Mhm.
Sure. Then we're just gonna wait until the patrol gets here and then go head in the direction they came from.
I think we essentially wait them out. They're gonna look around. They probably won't find us because we'll be hiding so well because we're so good like that. And then we will follow them back.
Okay.
Yeah, I can confidently say there's no way any of us fail this stealth check. No doubt in my mind.
Okay.
All right, head
The
over here
speed
into
is
this
going to be very low
building.
relative to your level due to the style of troop that is sent out. Because
Do we
they're
have
more
time
doing
to
a sweep of the
refocus
area.
first?
So
I think we have time. We have time to refocus.
yeah, you have time to refocus and get inside the buildings. Like as you're hiding, you can totally
Yeah,
refocus.
okay, yeah.
Like I'm not even going to call for the stealth checks because you're inside of buildings. Really, because they're doing a very quick search of go around, make sure they're not on the streets. Because they're just trying to limit areas where you can be and make you feel pressure.
Okay.
But you guys are taking precautions to not be found, and therefore you will be able to hide against their normal troops because you're
Okay.
just so high level. So I'm just not going to call for the dialogue.
How long would it take for them to get here? Over an hour?
It is going to take about 15 minutes before you start seeing the main castle patrols. But you do see some like squadron guards go around. But it takes about that long before you start seeing like undead soldiers and bigger hobgoblins start coming around. So you think there's a main base about 15 minutes away in terms of the army response time.
Nice.
I
Then
do have
my
I do
Quicksilver
have
mutagen will
survival.
still have 30 minutes on it.
Right, same here. My cognitive mutagen will still have 30 minutes on it. I could use survival, and we could try to we could do the thing where like they're here in town, and then we just kind of skirt around them, and I could use survival to follow their tracks back to where they came.
All right, fair enough.
I can assist in your survival check.
Okay. And if you're
All right, give
staying
me
a good distance behind, and staying cautious enough, the stealth check will be very, very low. Like the DC, because again, you're just stealthing against like normal guards who are not super looking behind them, and if you're far enough away, it's gonna be fine.
I might need to avoid notice myself.
Yeah.
So that others could follow the leader.
Follow the expert, yep.
Or follow the expert.
All right. Well,
But would that mean that then Lady Jen isn't sneaking?
I'll say that Jen can be tracking, and you guys can be far enough behind that you just need to hide from like the normal soldiers as you're tracking the big ones.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask for a survival check from you and a stealth check from Chrysagus, because all that is mattering is the hiding spots you pick, not actually how good you are at hiding.
Okay. Sure, I will roll this, and I'm doing a blind GM roll, I'm assuming.
Yep. Okay, that's good enough. So, and Jen, you are able to find that they go down a certain street and just simply disappear as if they passed through some kind of illusionary veil.
Hmm.
And I wonder if you
She
have anything
will
with illusions.
come again.
I wonder if you have anything to deal with illusions.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
the scroll.
do.
It's-
She pulls out the scroll of true seeing.
There we go.
And she, let's see, what level? It's a level 11 scroll. Let's see what I need I need to trick it. But essentially, if I'm just standing there for enough time, I probably will roll enough to trick it eventually.
I'm going to look at the DC by level chart. Level 11 item, it is DC 28.
Yeah, no, I can just get that. My Arcana is plus 23.
Yeah.
Nice. I think that's
There we
a
go,
crit.
39. No, I
I
don't
will
need to.
cast the
I
invisibility on
cast
myself.
True Seeing. I cast
You cast
the True Seeing
you
scroll.
are now able to see through the veil, and you see before you there is a massive castle that they just hid out of sight down an alleyway that nobody would want to go down because there's nothing on the other side. It's that sometimes the guards go in and out, and it's disguised so that way you can, if nobody's really paying attention, they can just walk through it and it just looks like they're doing their normal patrols. So that way the Lich is able to keep his like actual castle lair a secret.
Ooh, I see. Well, my friends, it seems like we just need to walk through this, and she'll walk through the veil.
And you see her disappear on the other side, and it's just that veil that's blocking things, but there will be other illusionary paths that open.
Got it. I only have True Seeing for 10 minutes, so we gotta get going.
So yep, now you
Can
got
we-
it open.
Can we now disbelieve the illusion to walk through it?
Yep, you can disbelieve the illusion, walk through it. You have plenty of time. You can just do so.
Okay. I will walk through the illusion. And I'll have
Let me quickly
see invisibility up, because
go
I
to a
can.
castle map that I took from the Steam workshop of somebody made in Dungeon Alchemist,
Nice.
and you all will be at the entranceway, which is over at the top. This is not a perfect map because, again,
I do not own any tokens with vision. Here we go.
that is because I'm still dragging all your tokens with vision. I do mean all of your tokens.
These are level 8 people.
My bad. I had a bunch of folders open. Well, 12 PCs are down here. Rizzy, Conrad, Arsagas, Jen, Companions, Theo, Laud, Peaches. I assume you're on
Also
go
take-
quiet, it would be kind of counterproductive to have a big light spell going on. So
Yeah, I will remove the light spell. I'll also be holding the sword in one hand, and I'm thinking that this is going to be a tougher fight, so I'll have the scroll in another of righteous might. And I will also probably at some point drink a healing potion, a lesser healing potion, because That is
Oof.
that is.
Not less or moderate.
Oh no, you gave us elixirs, and I also had potions. I just didn't want to use your elixir because it would have been an overkill for just healing 12 hit points. This would have been fine if I didn't roll snake eyes.
You're
But,
fine. You're basically at full.
Yeah.
So wait, is it dark vision or low light vision? Do I have either? Where do I see that? Probably on the first page.
All right.
Yes, it is.
Hang
So
on.
how are you guys all walking into the castle?
I'm assuming stealth.
We're walking in stealthily.
Or do we want to just go in guns a-blazing?
I think stealth is good.
Okay. I'm gonna ask for you all make a stealth check against the AC of the castle tower archers.
The
Okay.
AC?
Is 20.
The AC?
The DC to beat with your stealth checks is 20.
Okay.
Should I roll it? Should I roll it again? I think I rolled it way up top.
Y'all should be following the expert
Yep.
while we're doing this.
Yep.
So +2 circumstance bonus to everyone, and you also add your level if you are untrained.
Yep. Okay. I just need the companions of Conric.
Yep. As you may imagine, doing 3 rolls is a little slower.
Yep. No, I totally get it.
There we are. Oh
And-
crap! Last one's a public, but
Yep, that's good enough. Everybody gets through completely undetected. And as you're walking through, you can see the amount of archers they have prepared to raise the alarm if something bad happens. They're working overtime shifts to try and get people on the outside borders. And you think that means there'll be less people on the inside?
Oh, there's an invisible wall right here.
There is.
Right there.
Yeah, I can't
So
push
there
my
is.
person down.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
That, I think was an expert error.
Yeah. These are a lot of archers.
You're able to get through.
Waiting for everybody to catch up a tiny bit.
All right.
Just so if we have to roll initiative, we're all moving in one block.
Yep. And now you're seeing
Or to the
all the
left.
halls are completely bare. It seems like they put everybody outside to look for you.
well, that's got to be good for us.
Also have see invisibility up, by the way, if that is doing anything.
Okay, that
I
is
also have
relevant.
true-
However,
I
it
also-
is not detecting anything right
I
now.
also have true seeing up right now.
You do have true seeing up right now. Yep.
Go
Yeah,
to
I
the
can't wait till we hit
stone
level
first.
20.
I'll open the store if nobody else is going to do something.
Oh, there's a door here. Okay, let me just.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a door over here.
Just bring the pets down.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for everybody to get into a position that I can open up stuff in.
Mhm.
Oh, those are.
No!
I closed the door.
You do so.
Hurry!
What was in there?
Whoops. Don't.
Nope. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair response to that.
Some kind of
I forgot to adjust
skeletal
where-
dragons.
See, but the stream can still see like the funny moment with you guys opening the door, so it's fine.
There's a few more little outcroppings here, but there's nothing so far. And that's an important looking room.
Crap, let me
This
turn
appears
that
to be
on.
some kind
Thank
of
you.
altar or sacrifice room.
Yeah. I'm still not picking anything up, right?
Still not picking anything up. Seems like everybody's either in more central areas or outside actively searching. They seem to have left this area completely bare, which is, again, suspicious.
Yep. There's a
Unless they're
door
all
over
hiding
here.
here with illusions.
But you have
We
two
have
stairs
Trucy,
in
yeah.
the area.
Oh, that's true.
There's a thing over here.
Yeah.
Passageway.
Do you want to go to that one? There's also a door on this side.
There's stairs. I think these are stairs.
Yeah. There's also a door we missed in the main hall. These stairs go nowhere.
Those stairs go up and then outside.
Oh, okay. There's another door on the left. Oh, there's something but oh no, that's just the bear.
Oh no, there's something. Oh, wait, no, this is bear.
It's a big creature. We could go back to the main hallway and check what was down the.
Everyone hears Peaches start growling.
Yep, as you start to see them coming out from the room behind.
Game is paused.
I
Yeah,
didn't have a chance to
almost
run
where you
up.
want to be at the start of the thing, you have to be within that room though, and Peaches is in the hall.
Yeah, that was the note that we just closed the door.
Yep. But you know, they're active now because you walk into their, you open up the door, so now they're wandering around looking for intruders. Oh look, intruders.
Those dragons?
They're
It seemed like
skeletal
some kind of
monstrosities
skeletal.
from Battle Zoo Bestiary. And the thing about Battle Zoo Bestiary is they really, really like their weird creatures. Or creatures with very unique and memorable mechanics, so I really appreciate that Bestiary. So I'm going to go put you all into initiative order. And by the way, these archers up here, they can do nothing except sound an alarm, basically to you. They don't have numbers to hit you in any reasonable capacity for me to even want to bother rolling.
Oh man, I'm going first.
What was our circumstance for being stealthy? Do
You
we have
can use
that?
stealth instead of perception if your stealth is better.
Ah, okay. Let me see.
I don't know why I privately rolled that, but it does publicly show that I got a 36.
Yep. I'll reveal it. And I'll also reveal their initiatives. Okay. Skeletons coming through. The hobgoblins are raising alarms. Well, I'll say that all the hobgoblins act on initiative order 0, and then all of them are just going to be like doing collective things.
How long did it take us to do all that?
All that searching, I'd say it took you probably 2 exploration rounds, so 20 minutes
Okay, we got 10 minutes left on our stuff.
on your
Jen.
long buffs.
Got it.
Mhm.
Thank you.
All right, and this is probably going to be the final encounter of the session, just because
Got it.
then we can end off.
We have an hour left.
And we can pick this back up another time. Just letting everybody know
Cool.
because scheduling.
Yeah.
Yep.
So first off in the initial order is Lady Jen, and I've decided that probably no one's gonna watch this VOD, so I want my music, goddammit. I don't care if the VOD's unwatchable.
Oh hey.
Well, maybe just turn down the volume.
I
Because you
can't
have
turn down the
the.
volume on Ronald's end.
Oh.
Because it's Ronald having his screen be streaming. And I'm going to change the perspective of the screen, so that way I can see everything.
I feel like we don't want the VOD to be unwatchable, because then it becomes hard for him to edit it.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I'll play music on my own end then.
Yeah.
I still want to hear Metal Gear Solid music.
That's fair. I do have plans for that, just you didn't pick the choices that would get you there.
Peaches, catch that blade.
Stop that blade!
Anyway.
So yeah,
We ready to go?
Jen's up first.
Okay, first order of business, hunt prey.
All right, and you're hunting prey on the big one.
And yeah, the big one up there,
Okay,
and we're
go
gonna
ahead and
recall knowledge.
with. I think you know what skills are appropriate here.
Nature.
Yeah. course it is. Why
As
wouldn't it?
nature happens,
You know, everything is natural when you think about it.
Yep.
Yep.
This
Like you were saying,
construct looks really
yeah.
natural.
All right. So go ahead and I'll remember that you hunt prey the one in the middle of the room and make that recon knowledge check.
All right. Here
There-
we go.
There was a second one, by the way, in the room when we opened the door.
There was a second
Yep.
one in there when you opened the door. So let's see what their DC is again. That's a crit.
Oh, so much information. Just tell me. Just read me the stat block.
So everybody
I'm going
gets
to give
Monster
you
Hunter?
3 bits of interesting information. I will, and you can ask for more details or elaboration, but I'll start with one of the broad categories of offense or defense. What interesting thing do you want to hear from those categories?
Yeah. I would like to know its defenses. What's it good against? How are we going to take this thing
It has
down?
all the resistances you would come to expect of a skeleton.
Mhm.
It is not the level you are thinking. It is much weaker than you would expect. It's just built to look scary. And will is
Got
its
it.
lowest saving throw. But it is
Low
mindless.
saving throw.
That is like 2
It is-
bits of information about, a lot of bits of information about its defenses.
Okay, it's mindless, but its lowest will save is will.
Its level is not very high. I think that's
It's not very high
a
level.
fair amount of
Okay.
information from a crit.
Yeah, then she will do Companion's Cry. Peaches gets 3 actions. Peaches is not going to be able to do a lot of damage against this thing, but she can try to grapple it. So Peaches is going to run up over here. Or needs to go back 1 square.
Okay.
Is going to Claw Strike.
Also, I should note this creature is gargantuan.
It's Gargantuan. Okay,
Yep.
so they can't grapple it then.
So I'll let you retcon that to have it be a bite because you would have known as Lady Jen that you could not grapple this.
Yeah.
So that is actually a crit bite.
Crit bite. Let me get the bite damage.
Because like one of Rollins rules rolling
Oop.
is if you rolled something because the idea was based off of false information or miscommunication, you can undo it and change it a little bit.
28 damage. Piercing.
Okay, it'll resist 10 of that.
Okay. And then we'll do a Claw Strike for the second attack.
Okay. Claw strike of. That's another big meaty hit. And that is 2 damage.
Yep,
As
it's
you
fine.
just are like trying to put in the physical weapons into it and rip it apart, but bones are sturdy things.
Yep.
So there isn't any flesh for you to rend into.
That is my turn. Yep.
All right. Then we have this studious skeleton monstrosity that is mindless but also studious. Somebody explain to me how that worked, random generator. It will go ahead and try to bite you with its jaws, just to like return the favor as the animals start to brawl in the middle of the
All
room.
right. Let me see. 1 second. Target is hunted prey. 33 AC against this thing.
All right. Well, that still hits no matter what. So it'll go ahead and do damage.
I can't see. I cannot see.
Let me change its roll mode. How do I do that? Oh, I'm still doing ProGM mode. Okay, I'm going to just reveal everything I just did. There we go.
39.
For
Well, still hits.
25, as it goes in and bites Peaches in its jaws, and then is going to grab Peaches with the grab ability, and then it is going to use its special ability, Eat Marrow, as it just keeps on like trying to crunch through Peach's bones. Go ahead and make me a fort save.
Get out of here with that.
+9.
Mhm.
Does
So
your
the half
edge give
damage.
you a bonus to saves, or no?
Does not give a bonus to saves now.
So then that's just a normal success, which means it's doing half damage. So that means 13 and heals for half of that.
Alright, oh. Heal half. There we go. Everything's fine.
There we go. Bam. And that will be its entire turn. Go, Chrysagus.
I'll just start by casting the haste on myself again. And
Right.
then running 35 feet forward.
Sure. And that's your go?
Yes.
Cool. No reactions. Conric, go.
All right. I think I will cast a spell.
Does it have any weaknesses? I did ask for that. That doesn't have any particular weaknesses.
But it does have the resistances that you would expect of a skeleton, which are the cold, electricity, fire, piercing, slashing.
Yep, so it's
Because
definitely an undead.
I see that there's an undead skeleton who they came through the door, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would
Oh
like
my
to
gosh,
block
you're gonna
off
cut the
that
other one
door with
off.
a wall of stone.
Oh my god, go for it.
Are you in range?
It's got a 120-foot range, so
Yeah.
You can't really see it. You're gonna need to move up before you can see it.
Wait, how long is the stoned wall? Yeah, you could actually.
well, the wall itself
Oh.
can be 120 feet long, right? And I can
Yeah, as
cast
long
it
as you
within
can see
120
like
feet,
out here.
right?
Yeah,
And
no,
since
you can
we
see this
did
square over
see
here.
the door, I think I should be able to block
You
it
can
off.
totally know where to place that wall. Yeah, totally. Go for it.
I just don't know how to do that because it doesn't give me anything about drawing a wall. I don't have any draw tools on here, but I think you would do as the GM.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did that work?
That looks like a wall.
Does anybody disagree?
No, that makes
Actually, I'll get rid of this.
Wait, no,
because you could. Does it say the
we're
wall must
cutting
project
ourselves.
from you?
No, it does not
No,
say
it
it has
does-
to project from me.
It just says it just says range 120 feet. So I was
But
assuming
you
that
have to
this.
see the area of effect. You have to know, or like you have to see where you're deciding it to go. You need like a what's it called? Line of effect. Yeah.
Yep. So this actually fully blocks it in behind and doesn't block the hallway off too much. I'll actually say you're able to just build it there.
And you also have it like curve around here to block off this area as well, so that archers don't come in.
I believe so. All right, and Lod has an action, so Lod will just start approaching.
Okay.
And so does
So-
Theo.
Wall of stone. Split up the combatants and turn what would be a normal fight into two easy fights.
That's how we do. That was 15, so another 25, something like that.
I've as a player, I've had that happen to me like once, and it was terrible.
It's painful. I'm cheering for you guys because this is a good tactic. Freed Monk actually got a lot of spells nerfed because he was doing this in Pathfinder 1. So
I love Wall of Stone. It's so fun. All
Yeah,
wall
no,
spells
this
are fun.
is all the wall spells. People would just say they are broken. They make casters broken.
yeah, walls are legitimately one of the most powerful things a caster can be doing at any given time. So is that your go? Because I'm pretty sure you can also be commanding Laud with.
Yeah,
But the
he
wad
moved
also
forward with
went.
his ox together, and then Feo used his independent action to walk
I was
forward.
distracted
So.
by putting the wall together. So
Yeah, no worries. We're all good. It's
So now it's this skeleton who is behind the wall. And can the wall just be it's gonna try and just eat the wall.
that's
Well, it
fair.
has
Yeah,
to,
it doesn't
to
have
be
hardness.
squeezing while doing it. I don't know what squeezing does. I think
It has a reach 20 feet jaw attack, and I think it can put its head through there to
fair.
bite, because that's 20
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
So it can like try and bash through the wall with its jaws.
Sure.
It doesn't
the
have.
walls.
The walls. Yeah, go ahead.
Each section has stats. So I can just post
Oh,
it.
so it's gonna need to break out both middle sections if it wants to get out.
Mhm.
You said it's
So it will
gargantuan.
try and go after. I can't target wall segments, so it's gonna go after the one on top in the middle.
It
That
hits.
is still a crit.
But it does not take. It's immune to critical hits and
It's immune to
precision
critical hits because it's
damage.
just an object.
Yeah.
Hardness
Gargantuan
14.
needs a
God,
3
damn.
square, right?
I'm just gonna also now roll for it again because it just started on this tile. It's just gonna use all of its actions to try and bite. I'm just gonna have
Also
it do
a
its
hit.
third bite.
Do
And
you remember that
also-
it has hardness 14?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The wall is still up with just like 3 HP. Yeah.
Nice.
It's just it's spent its entire turn trying to break down a single wall segment that needs to break 2 of.
No, I think it needs to
It has
break 3.
it dealt 30 damage to one wall segment.
Cool. So that means the wall segment actually has 20 HP remaining. It's gonna need to do that for
Mhm.
effectively 4 more turns.
Yep.
You got some time.
Quick, while I have the other one pinned down.
It's now Brady's go.
All right, I'm gonna move up. Believe that's 35, and that still leaves me in range. Okay. So I'm going to do something, and I want you to let me know if it's accurate here. In my feats, look at sticky bomb.
Uh-huh.
So it says
What about it?
use quick alchemy to craft an alchemical bomb.
Yep.
So if I craft a perpetual infusion bomb, I can add sticky bomb to it for a free action, correct?
I believe so. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
All right.
Let me just quickly reread Alchemist features to make sure that is how that works, because I have not played an Alchemist. This is one of my weaknesses as a Pathfinder player. Is I just kind of saw Alchemist, laughed, and then ran the other direction.
Sticky bomb is
Yeah. So perpetual infusions. Yeah, that's quick alchemy. Yeah, they both key off quick alchemy. So yeah, totally works. There's
All
not a
right.
special action to make an infused item.
And we said it has the usual weaknesses to.
The usual resistances of a skeleton to cold, electricity, fire, piercing, and slashing.
Okay, then I will do acid.
Cool. That is indeed something it does not resist. As you quickly pull a bunch of pouches off your belt, throw them together to form a vial of acid, and then hurl it at this thing's head.
Oh no. Where is it at? Acid moderate. Give me 1 second. Gotta get acid moderate out on the board.
Seconds given.
Okay. Acid, moderate, sticky bomb, rolling. Oh! Hit or no?
Misses.
I'm gonna
Also,
reroll
if you
using
charge
hero
up to a
point.
key, it will tell you if it misses or hits in chat. You still get to do the splash
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Yeah, if you right click on it twice, yeah.
So your splash damage is still doing 5 to it.
Nope. I want to do the reroll hero point.
Your hero pointing? Right. Well, your splash is basically always going to hit it, so I'm just going to keep the
There we
splash.
go. That's better.
41 crits. Crit damage. Go for it.
That's a good use.
Yeah.
So
What does sticky bomb do exactly?
So now it
turns any bomb to persistent.
Right. And if it has persistent already, it will double the persistent.
So it's going to have an acid damage of 8d6s persistent on it. That's pretty good. So it's going to be acid formula of 8d6 with a save DC of 15. Now it is actively melting.
Right. And that's one action. Second action.
And you know, I'm actually going to refund that hero point because I like the melting things. I've already
Right.
given enough to the summoner.
Let's see. What do I have in my inventory that I can use now that this thing is not resistant to?
Yeah, it's kind of a problem.
Ghost charges?
Yeah, I'm thinking. It's going to have to be. I got one of those left. Because it's undead. It'll do positive damage. Alright.
Yeah, I don't know what else you could.
Let's do quick bomber. Throw in a
You could quick alchemy
Ghost
a ghost charge.
Alright, here we go. I have one. I had one left in my inventory. I should
Make a
have.
sticky ghost charge.
No, because I
use
can only do
your
sticky bomb once per
alchemy.
round.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Next round, though.
Oh no! Oh.
Oh, that was a big ol'. I saw that animation. Miss.
Oh wait, you just gave me a hero point, didn't you?
Yep. I literally just gave you a hero point. You can do that.
If I can do that, then I'm gonna re-roll using hero point.
Okay, go for it.
Let's
for
see.
it.
I need to give it to myself here. There we go. All right, I'm gonna re-roll. Come on,
All right.
baby. Come on, baby.
Oh.
Oh, we rolled off the 18. All right. Let's see. Third action.
I think you moved. Didn't you move this turn?
Oh yeah, that's my turn because I moved. That's so.
Also,
You're up.
my dog is now going to run around and chase the cat for a bit, so I am going to be getting a headache from that while we're playing.
Don't worry, your monsters will die soon. It's almost over.
True. I do think these guys will die soon. So it will take the 5 splash damage though. As you keep on like hurling your
Ooh,
bow,
and that would be
hit it,
positive damage. Is it
It has
weakness?
no weaknesses.
All right,
but
that'll
it's
work.
just neutral.
That tells me what I need to know then.
Yep.
All right. On my turn, she's gonna run on
They'll
up.
try to shoot at you. They don't do anything.
She's gonna run on up, and then she's going to do Companion's Cry again to get Peaches to get 3 actions.
Mhm.
And Peaches is going to escape, or attempt to at least. We're gonna roll using athletics.
Mhm.
I don't think that escapes.
Let me check its athletics DC real quick. Yeah, definitely not. That is
Yeah, it was a
actually crit
4 I
fail.
rolled. Oh no. I don't think that does anything though, specifically.
Let me check.
I don't think it does because they want you to
Critical
try and
failure.
escape.
You can't just attempt to escape again until your next turn.
Ah,
Alright, well. Then we're just gonna go in for a big old bite.
You could try and counter trip it. Oh. That hits.
It's fine. And then damage 13, it takes 3. And I guess we're just gonna go for a -10 attack roll.
Alright.
That one.
I don't think that works. Critical miss
No,
by
it's
negative
fine.
21, says Foundry.
so close, you know? Any
Yeah,
other
real
day.
close. That's my turn.
Alright. And then the monstrosity has its next round. And it's going to, again, say, go ahead and make me that fort save again, because this is a once per round.
Peaches?
Yep, Peaches has to make another fort save. It wants to keep on like munching on Peaches.
Nat 20. No damage.
But Peaches is such a strong bear that Peaches is like inside the mouth of the creature being grabbed and is just forcing the jaws open.
Go Peaches, come on, you can do it!
What it does is it spits Peaches out, seeing that it's not going to make any more progress. And could it? No, that's a weird angle for the actual cone.
There you go.
Yep, so that's the cone it's going to use for its Splinter Burst attack.
Oh no, it hits Feo. Rip.
So
Basic
all you have to
reflex.
make me a reflex save.
Is this thing divine?
This is a divine effect.
Yes.
Hey,
To get a
critical
circumstance
success,
bonus.
baby.
I still failed. To
All
get
right,
a
well,
light from
fail
darkness.
is only
Jen
going to
critically
take
succeeds.
much slashing damage. Everybody else crit succeeded, so you're only taking 15, and that was 2 of its actions.
So wait, I take 26. No, I take 30, right?
You take 30 because you did normal fail. My bad.
Yeah.
Feo critically succeeded.
Yep. So
Yeah,
everybody else
I
takes
failed.
nothing from that.
Is it my turn now?
Chrysagus, you should delay till after me because I can give you one for all.
And then
I'm
it has
not doing a
massive
big
amount of
attack this
damage
turn.
that it just starts melting and fails its save against the persistent.
I'm not doing a big
Wahaha.
attack this turn. You should save your one for all for a hit that matters.
It's every turn, so you know
Can you,
if you're doing any
you
attack,
can
it's
assist
probably
me?
fine. Yeah, it's literally
Okay.
just the one
It
action.
really just has aid with
Oh
diplomacy.
yeah, sure.
Whenever.
Yeah, sure. I will delay till after Conric.
Because I wanted to get a knockdown, but my things are too far away to make that a reasonable. So on my turn, Conric is going to move up.
Wait, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm a delay till
Yep.
Sure.
Case is still going to
Yeah.
keep on going.
And while I do so, Laud will move up. And I will one for all, Chrysagus. Be like, you've got this. Believe in yourself. Laud will stride to here.
Two Peaches. Okay.
And Feo is pretty speedy, so they're gonna. Oh God! Don't go off the map, Feo. Don't do that. I have no idea where you went. Yeah, that collides the wall. That tracks.
yeah, Laud's still there. Or Feo's still there.
Yeah, I'm trying to
You're
get it to
moving
go
through
to a
the.
good
It can
spot.
just go
Move-
through the squares of the creature because it's so large that it doesn't matter. You can just walk through it without having to do anything
Oh,
special.
okay, cool. So that was my turn.
If it did have an attack of opportunity, you would trigger it,
It
but
doesn't have an attack
I don't think it
opportunity.
does.
It's mindless. It just doesn't. You can just walk
Yep.
around it and just like beat on it.
Now it's Chrysagus' turn.
Chrysagus will move. Will first, use my. Nah, we'll just step forward.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And
Now you're
I
flanking.
will. Yeah, now I'm flanking with Feo, and I'm going to cast Heroism on myself
Okay.
at 6th level,
Sure.
which is great. And then I will attack.
All right,
let me
make a
roll my
diplomacy
Diplo.
check.
All right. Go ahead and roll your aid.
Yep. Wait, are you doing a circumstance? Because I
Yeah.
have to use Monster Hunter on this anyways.
Yeah, but let me see if I get you the +2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Add the 4. Don't just keep saying +1. Oh, okay. That's because it's already applying it. My mistake. All right. Not a crit.
Oh, well.
Just a regular success.
Okay.
Happened.
So I will just do the
Monster Hunter.
Oh, I didn't target it. Does it 40 hit?
Sorry, my dog just came out of my room carrying one of my shoes, so
A 40
I'm gonna
should
need to
crit.
chase her around for a little bit.
I forgot to target the thing, so I want to know if the 40 will hit or not.
Hits. Does not crit by 1.
It's
I'm
flat-footed.
flanking. It's flat-footed.
Flat-footed is not being
So
flanked. It's a crit.
We did
Yeah,
it.
nice. Yeah,
Woo, crit.
because I'm flanking with Feo.
That's right.
Yep, crit
Feo,
damage.
the most important party member, killed the last skeleton hero, and now provides flanking.
Oh, there's a lot of persistent things now. So I think it's immune to bleed, but persistent fire. Also, it's flat-footed until the start of my next turn
The offending dog.
because crits. So it's flat-footed until the start of my next turn to everything. Persistent fire of 1d10. Persistent bleed of 1d2. No, 2 times 1d6. I thought it's supposed to be 1d12. I don't think it really matters.
It changed to
Erratic
2
just work
times
like other
1d6.
persistent damages where it doubles
Oh, okay.
the damage
So
instead of having a special effect.
yeah, add all of those to it, including the flat-footed, and then it also takes 36 damage. Some of it is fire, some of it is slashing.
So it is going to resist all but 22 of that.
Okay.
Also, the persistent fire and persistent bleed literally don't matter because it has resistance 10 to
Both.
the fire and the physical. It's just well,
And the flat-footed, I guess, matters because
The
crit
flat-footed matters.
specialization. Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
as you now knock this thing completely off balance, and its friend will just bite the wall 3 times.
Is this what people meant by walls are OP?
Heart. So that's 6 more damage going to that wall. Bring it down to 14.
This is like punching stone in Minecraft.
Yeah, he does not have a pickaxe, so it's very rough for the skeletal monstrosities up here. Nobody thinks
9
about
more
them.
damage.
Okay, so this wall has 5 HP left, and we'll need to make another draw strike. Okay, that's damage. And
10
that
more damage. It breaks.
breaks that thing.
Except
It
it'll
now has
need
a
to
single
break the
segment
other
of wall
thing.
broken.
Isaac,
Back here, he's like, oh, maybe I won't keep approaching.
Yeah, but that's it. Also, what it's going to do is it's going to try and keep on its current course of action, biting the bear.
I feel
I
like
thought
we
it
have a very
stopped trying to
wise
bite the
party.
bear.
Well, it's not very smart.
Okay. Oh,
That's
because I
heartbreaking.
enlarged. Ah, and max damage too.
Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking,
Wow.
heartbreaking.
I guess every -1 also matters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, Peaches is fine.
My turn?
Yep.
So now here's a technical question for you.
Looks Connor's turn.
Oh,
Massive
right,
damage.
Connor. Oh, yeah, Connor.
It's yes. That
Oh no.
single thing only took away half its HP.
All right. I will use my focus point on Evolution Surge.
All right.
And
Also going to get big.
yes.
You can go
How big?
huge.
You
I
will.
actually don't have.
Ah!
Is there enough room?
You could.
if he enlarged the other way, there probably was.
I'm just gonna resolve 3 attacks against this wall because, well, it's my doing.
It only will miss on a natural 1, so like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
I don't even
6,
think a natural one
8,
misses.
14 plus 12 for 28. So that puts this thing down to 22.
Yeah, it only miss on a natural 1 on the second attack.
Yeah. So Brizzy.
All right. I have a couple options here.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want
This
healing,
thing is near death.
or do we want to kill it?
You could run up.
very, very
You could
close
run up to it
by.
and punch it.
It's absolutely on its
Run up
last
to it and
turn.
just punch it.
Yeah. You could punch it. You could just start throwing bombs at the other one. Because you can be standing in its space because it's so large. So you could just stand here, and then like throw at that, and that is just out of range for this to hit you.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
I can do that?
Anything that is 3 sizes larger than you can be in its square or like in its squares with no problem.
Yeah.
All right. Then
Right, GM? I don't want to.
the
I believe
that's
so.
a
That sounds about right to
20.
me.
Let's see the range on this. All right.
Yeah,
Still
which is why
within.
you've been able to run through Peach's spaces because you're small.
Gotcha.
Well, just
All
stay.
right.
We'll stay inside of Peach's squares.
Well, I have far lobber, so it's still within the 30 range. So 1 action to move, 2 action. I'm going to quick alchemy, sticky bomb, acid flask, greater acid with the sticky trait,
Mhm.
and target him. There we go. Right target. Greater acid flask.
Go.
Go.
It
It hit.
hits.
So he'll take the regular persistent and see what is that.
You can't end your movement in that space.
Oh well, then I can move. I have
Or
plenty
sorry,
of movement. I can move one
Yeah.
one forward. I just moved right there.
And then it'll take 5 damage.
Have the persistent acid, and let's see, that's 2 actions.
Stickified, right? So it actually has
Double that.
66.
Yeah. And
Well,
then
maybe
I
you do
will. You know what? Why not? I'm going to quick bomber with a greater acid that's in my bag against the guy I'm next. Throw that with map. Oh, rip. So
on
he'll
that
take.
die.
Yep, he'll take the 66 also.
Yeah, so
and
he is going to be taking, he's going to
10
be taking
damage.
another 66. If it gets to the end of his turn, he dies. But also, you only need to do 3 damage to him.
Oh, perfect. Well then, with my
So-
splash damage, with my int modifier.
Yep. So Lady Jen just gets to take final blow.
Okay. We're gonna command our bear. And the bear is gonna bear down and and attack with a jaw
Did you
strike.
lose a hero point for that pun, or
No.
Oh come on!
You should have the dice gods hate you.
Mhm.
Attack, please hit. There we go. Damage. 24.
That looks like more than 3. So it's going to collapse into a pile of bones. But as it collapses, it has everything around it just like start falling and the bones start slashing everybody around it.
Oh no.
You are all adjacent to it, so I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
This from everybody. So, Brizzy, do you want to hero point that? Do you have a hero point? Actually, you spell like hero points to flask people. Nope.
Um, I don't have a hero
have-
point. I just have to take the damage.
Psh, that ain't nothing, dude. I'll take that.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
not that scary. But Brizzy did crit fail, so it's double for you. But like
What is double of that?
the 38.
So that's 76
Hey,
damage.
Feo can't not crit succeed these, baby. Let's go.
I critically succeed,
Best thing that
but
creature did for his
Peaches
side was die.
Honestly, that's always the
Peaches
sign that you
is
gotta own.
gonna take.
Yeah.
It's a basic save, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Peaches is gonna take half of that. Ow.
I've just accepted I'm never passing a reflex save. But that's fine because I will almost always be passing fortitude and will saves.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm gonna spend 2 actions. I used a focus point already for enlarge companion, but I'm gonna spend another focus point to cast. Oh, nope. To cast heal companion. It's focus level 6, so let's do some healing. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Plus additional 8. Let's see. 8 times 6.
There's getting healed.
Assuming this is the trivial encounter. I don't know how this is giving us more,
This is the easy encounter,
more like damage than the moderate one. Actually, it's been kind of a theme.
Yeah.
We've always
The
struggled
thing is,
more
I
with.
think every encounter is like plus minus 1 difficulty tier depending on dice rolls. Like you rolled really,
that's my
really
go.
well on the chain lightning, and that made that encounter like near trivial.
Yeah, fair.
This is feeling more moderate because you are kind of getting walled by resistances in a few ways.
Mm,
So I think that it's a matter of party comp lining up well to one thing, but not well to the other.
Oh man, who has a friend yank? Who has friend yanker?
Not me.
Get me out of this hole.
Stride up here.
You
There is
just
a
pull your
totem,
friend?
strength.
Feo will just stride here for free. During my stride, Lod will move to here. And
yeah,
collide
see,
with
the
wall.
thing about making all your creatures big is you now can't get through.
Yeah, I'd like to move him right over here, but I can't. So
Oh, because you're stuck in the wall.
You're stuck in the
yeah,
wall.
so far GM could move me. Yep. And then I will use my action, 2 actions remaining. Scatter Scree, because I don't think it resisted bludgeoning.
It does not resist bludgeoning. That is correct. There's a reflex.
Yep.
Isn't that a cone? Or a
No,
line?
No, you
it's
just
a
pick 2 tiles.
line. Yeah, you pick 2 tiles.
So
Oh, okay.
it will just succeed. So it'll take half. Ouchies. Oh,
Still
ouch,
barely
my
injured.
bones.
Damn,
My
that's
bones hurt.
way over average. 4, 3, 3, 2, 4, 4.
My turn.
Yeah, that's its go. Connor, that is your turn, right?
Oh, yes. Yep.
Cool.
Okay,
Chrysagus runs into battle.
and then I'm going to attack the thing.
Okay.
How? I don't know if that hits or misses, but I rolled a 5.
It hits.
Oh,
You
it
hit on a
hits.
5.
Yeah, so it'll be this plus a d6 of
Good.
good damage. So I'm just gonna. Oh, there we go.
It will take 20 of that.
And then my second attack.
Yep.
That one.
And then
Oof.
I still have one more, and that will be me using my. Oh, I can't. Oh, no, I can. I will use my shield to trip this thing using assurance. Because I can. Oh, I don't have a shield. Never mind. But I don't need. Well, no, because I'm now holding the weapon in two hands, so I can't do that anymore.
Well, I mean, you've only
You
been
could
doing
free action. You could free action. Let go.
Yeah, that's true. I'll free action let go then.
Okay. You successfully topple it. As it is now on the ground prone.
Mm-hmm. That's my turn.
On its turn, it is mindless, so it's not going to surrender. It will get up. Come on, remove that condition. There we go. And then snaps back up, sees you, and as it's using its forward momentum, it's going to go into a jaw strike on you because, it has to dull its teeth on some other impossible to kill thing.
I'm not impossible to kill.
Well, and then
It
it
just
will
hit.
deal the damage.
Yeah, if I were you, I would have just third action strode away.
Let's stand up. And it is not smart, so it's just going to go for.
Second attack?
Yeah, no, it's just going to go for a grab. You are now grabbed. Grab.
Okay.
There we go. That's it. Let's go. Bridgie's move. As it takes a bunch of persistent acid damage.
Oh, and it's still. All right.
It's still
For my
melting.
turn. For my turn, I will run up to Krogus and give him a high five with treat wounds, battle medicine.
Oh, you already did battle medicine today
You already
on
had
him.
5 symptoms today, so
Yeah.
you can't battle medicine again. You can activate your healer squads, though.
Yeah, might as well. I gotta give him something. So, let's see, healer gloves.
Also, I
Two
find it
six.
funny that
plus
like
7 just as a single action.
this
Hey.
entire session,
That helps.
I have not like Jen has not taken any damage like at all.
Yeah. That's just because the nature of these encounters are kind of front-to-back team fights, and you're kind of a backliner.
I get hurt
Mhm.
by my allies because they hate me. They're jealous of they don't have a wolf friends.
Yeah.
I have never hurt you, so there's that.
I can run as fast as
If you
your
could have
wolves. I
found a
don't
way for
need
your build to
wolf
hurt
friends.
me,
It would have, yeah.
One action
No, I
move,
would
one action
not. No.
activate. And then I'm like, nope.
You click up the
Should
bomb
I-
and toss it, just like
I'm
to
like-
get just like a bit more acid on it or whatever.
Yeah, I
no,
could
because
do
the
that.
acid bombs.
Or I
don't
could be
stack.
like, well,
Yeah.
that was fun.
yeah,
Okay,
like,
that
just
helped.
stride away. There's a safe wall
Yeah,
here,
it's
you
like-
know.
See you next time.
Use the wall.
I wish I could have gave you
Unfazed
battle
by this.
medicine.
Lady
I
John.
am unfazed.
My go?
Yep.
I'm gonna delay until after Chrysagus. I think Chrysagus, you need to come back this way. We need this thing to get closer.
Yeah, but
All
it's
right.
going to take like so many rounds to get through the wall.
Yeah, that's just free damage for us. But whatever. So you're delaying.
I can't. Yeah, my
It's super quick.
yeah, my bear can't. Yeah, my bear can't get through there.
Because if you can
Yeah.
you can just double stride and strike in between them. So first action will be a scatter scree, positioned a little further in so as not to hit Chrysagus.
Yep.
Dun. And then I will use my last action on aid. One for all on Chrysagus.
All right.
Did it take its acid damage? It did.
Yeah, it did. Right?
No, I
How much
did.
acid damage did it take? Yeah, I had
20.
taken 20. Right before Brizzy's go.
All right, that's a crit success.
All right.
Yade.
Plus
So-
2 circumstance bonus.
How is the War Priest dealing with this situation?
I'm going to attack.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
It's a hit.
Hit.
With plus 2 more, 37 with 37
Not
crit.
And
Okay.
then also has an extra d6.
So that
It'll
much
be
damage.
17 of that.
And then I will do my second attack.
All right.
Could you smite it? It's undead.
Yeah, but I don't want to
Resources?
waste slots on this. This thing is
Got it.
like a level 10 creature.
Yeah.
And then damage, and then the d6.
You
That's a
got it.
bad roll, but yeah, a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Eight.
A 4.
Yeah, counting.
And then
Counting with
I
Pathfinder.
will escape from this and
With -10.
use athletics and assurance to escape.
That fails.
Ah, shit. I guess I will. I guess I'll. There's not really much else. I can't cast spells.
You can try and strike at -10. Like you still have that quickening
Yeah.
action. So
I know. I'm trying to figure out because yeah, I can't do much else. So I'm just gonna
you can raise
actually.
shield.
No, I can. I'll trip it
Okay.
and use the athletics again. The assurance. No one can stop me.
I'm not going to bother turning the token.
That's the end of my turn.
No, you turn that token. You're destroying my immersion.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brady. I'll turn the token.
It then stands up again since it's there.
All right, Lady Jen.
Peaches is gonna move right here. Is gonna reach over, and going to attack this section of wall.
Yeah, I tried
Um,
running, but then I failed.
Okay, Peaches attacks the wall.
Peaches attacks the
You
wall.
hit the wall.
Damage.
Go ahead and deal damage against the wall. You deal 5 damage to the wall. The wall goes down to 17.
All right, I'm just gonna attack again. I'm doing Companion's Cry for more actions.
Okay.
I feel like there was
That is
no
11
need
damage to the wall. The wall is at 6 HP.
of destroying my precious wall.
Well, I need to get over there, and I can't squeeze through this
You
single
don't need
space
to.
as
That's
huge.
an
Well,
exaggeration.
I mean, Chrysagus is doing just fine over there. All
If
right, and then
Chrysagus wants to kill himself, you
I
should
guess
just
I
let him.
will. It won't do anything, but I'll shoot the wall with my bow.
Go for it. Maybe. You know, that still hits.
And it does no damage.
No, you're guaranteed to do nothing. Oh, my bad.
Tink.
Currently, arrows are
Alright,
really
that's my
bad
turn.
at stone walls. Who would have guessed? Well, anyway. It is now the skeletal monstrosity's turn. And it's going to use its special ability, Eat Marrow, as it's like on the ground, but its jaws are still around you. So it's going to try and like chew on your bones. So go ahead and make me a fort save for the durability of your bones. Chrysagus, you run.
Sorry? Oh,
Fort save.
fort save?
Yep.
Sure. This is divine.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not
I think
fine
so.
fact, but I'll give it to you because I would argue that this is magical. So yeah, I'll give it to you.
I don't think
Okay.
it's I think it's just as long as the source is divine.
Okay.
Let me double check the wording for it. Oh, it just is against divine effects. So I don't know if this counts
I
as
don't think
divine
this
or not.
counts as a divine effect
Okay.
because it doesn't have the divine trait, and that's what I mean. This is my like litmus.
Okay.
So this is just a normal success then.
Yeah.
So you're going to be taking half damage.
Oh, was the DC 30?
It was
Eight?
DC 29.
Oh. Unfortunate. I take
29.
half
Ah, dang.
damage.
Yep. And it will heal for that amount.
Well, half of how much I healed, right? Oh no, just equal to the damage.
Yep. So then it will get up. Actually, no, it's going to stay on the ground. It's going to try and bite you again. And it's going to try and bite you again. And you are,
It does hit.
yep, just barely hit because it had you in its jaws already.
Yeah.
And that's its entire go. And as I end turn, the acid falls off, but it still does some damage on the way down.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Throw some bombs, walk in there, pretend to heal
So
Brizzy.
it's no longer grabbed.
I'm going to move into range.
All right.
I'm gonna use quick bomber to just grab one of my acid flasks and make sure I'm targeted. Ka-chung! Black. There it is.
And then, woo!
And as the
Get
bit
out of there.
it is now back to melting. Honestly, at this point, I'd be willing to handshake and say it dies because clearly it's just going to be a slog from this point on. You guys got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Handshake, chat, handshake.
Yep.
Handshake.
Handshake.
Ooh, I feel like both my spells are really big this fight, which is an improvement from the earlier editions.
No, your spells. I mean,
Yeah.
last time your spells were also great. Don't forget
What
that
was it?
slow.
Nat 1 to the slow. I mean, that felt like that we got lucky on that one. This one, I felt
Yeah,
like
that
I
was
really
a good
planned my
one.
spells better.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm tuning in. Ronald here. Hello. So,
Hello.
what's any big
So
takeaways?
for the entire
Warplane's
stream, you were on
underpowered.
the settings.
I know. I only saw that half an hour ago. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
I would say that walls are good. That's one takeaway. Walls are good.
Walls are good.
Mhm.
Are War Priests underpowered? Alchemists underpowered? Paizo fix your game.
I wouldn't say this
No.
was our alchemist
I've
shining
been
moment.
perfectly powered.
Our alchemist was doing most of the damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
do the math.
Well,
The
they're
alchemist
clearly
does the most.
overpowered then.
I wouldn't say that either.
Well,
Don't
we
take-
yeah,
don't
we
take
essentially
away my
ran the
damage.
last encounter here. We ran into monsters that we were ill-equipped to fight. Specifically, that they were resistant to most of our damage. Piercing and slashing is what we have the most of.
I don't think it was
however-
like this would have been a fight that we would have lost in any way, because I was going very easy because I didn't want to waste resources.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I spent less spells this entire day than I did in that one fight last time.
Yes.
I mean, the only thing that I could throw was acid, and I still did probably around 100 damage.
Yeah. You still probably did more than the other characters.
And Obviously, the most important part was when Feo actually hit an enemy at level 12. Animal companions falling off, not on my watch. I intimidated the monster. It was flat-footed. I did the one for all aid success, and it all worked out.
I'm trying to remember, Sean. Do we tell them the difficulty of the fights?
And I'm saying this is the easy fight.
Easy.
This is the low fight.
This was the easy fight, yeah.
Oh,
Those
they've had-
skeleton monsters are level 10 by default.
Wait, they've had one fight?
Well,
This was the easy fight.
We had
also
two
a
fights.
moderate before this.
Oh,
The
okay.
moderate.
so it's not.
we
It's
ran
not.
through a lot
So the
easier.
term isn't easy. It's low. It's a low encounter.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
low
okay.
encounter. The moderate
Technical
encounter we
term.
ran through a lot easier because Conric got off a fantastic chain lightning that basically won us the fight.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it removed half the
Yeah.
damage basically right there. And that was kind of it.
Yeah, there was a zombie that had tried to jump over the water in the town. Nat one its jump, fell in the water prone, and then Nat one its save against chain lightning.
This was a 2 dice rolled all fight.
Uh-huh. So casters are
Died right
overpowered.
there.
Oh, yeah.
You see,
And then-
Alchemists are overpowered and damage mages are overpowered. Paizo, fix your game.
And then for everything else, I feel like we either took the very the not fighty approach because we skipped I think 1 or 2 encounters.
Mhm.
We
You guys were
skipped
playing part.
we skipped the
We
snuck
there was
past
a
the
poison
archers.
dart array that we didn't want to go through, and also all these archers are too low a level to do anything to us. We managed to sneak past them.
Mhm.
and we snuck past when we were escaping, and we just didn't see any resistance whatsoever. And then we talked to the ancient green dragon, and that we just talked.
Yeah, you just talked to the ancient green dragon that I just had there to just
Yeah.
be insane.
It was just an RP moment, and
Yeah.
the dragon was very all over the place.
Yes.
Are any of you new to this high level of play?
This is my first time.
No. This is
Okay.
not my first time. I'm actually in an Age of Ashes campaign. We're level 15.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first time this high level as a player.
Okay. For those who are, if it's new to you, any impressions on how it's holding up?
Alchemist
Yeah, I
is
think it
definitely
still
getting stronger.
works.
Yeah.
The higher the levels, the better the more infusions, the more variety of bombs and things that I have and things that I can do,
Yeah.
along
I think
with
that-
my mutagens being greater, my bombs being greater. You know, my perpetuals are moderate now, so that definitely makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I'm hitting a
Alchemists
lot more.
start the game with perpetuals of whatever their like main type is. Like, and I think that would fix a lot of the early scaling issues of Alchemist.
Yeah, because we're real weak, like level 3.
Yeah. At level
Yeah.
3, that's one really, really difficult because
It
you
was-
just don't have stuff to actually play your class. You just
Right.
don't have the resources for it.
Still low dexterity, low hit. Like I'm praying that my bombs hit. It's like on a 15 that you know. But now I've
Yeah,
got
no, but-
plus 23, so it's way better. Like I'm
Yeah,
hitting
you were
pretty much
hitting
everything.
a lot, and I was hitting a lot too. I don't. There were fights. The moderate fight, I went through the entire fight without using heroism, and I did not miss a single attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't miss any trips, and I didn't fail the demoralized. It was just
I think
there were a lot of like points where I was like, yeah, the War Priest is like not as bad as people say in terms of the bonuses. I just think there's also a lot more that I need to be thinking of when I'm doing all my decisions. That's something that I definitely noticed because now I had more spells to choose, more like things that I can do. Like I picked the polymorph spell, Righteous Might, which is great, but then it locks me out of using other spells. I can still smite with it, but I can't use any other spells. So I couldn't heal myself, for example, while using polymorph spells.
So the party. Mhm.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you weren't done. I was gonna say something else.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I feel like there's a lot more to think about at the higher levels, but I haven't felt weak yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Sean, have they encountered a monster of their level or higher?
They have not yet.
Okay, so we will see. We will see with these impressions with whether they hold up.
Yeah.
We only did low and moderate.
The biggest creature they have faced so far has been level -1.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
And I can show you what my plans are for the severe, and I was not thinking about having. Well, we can talk about like actual GM prep stuff.
Yeah, our
So,
top secret conversations.
Yeah, I'm not going to make anything more because I think that was too big of a hint.
I need to leave right now, so I'll talk later.
Yep.
Okay,
I had a lot of fun. It was great. Happy to keep playing my Summoner Beastmaster Swashbuckler.
I'm sorry, before anyone goes, did you have an exchange on when to meet up again? Or do you just want to just...
No, but I assume
we'll
usually
figure that
look
out
at
later.
Sundays, though, right? So we'll...
Yes.
We'll ask about
Sundays
that.
is
cool.
good.
All right, then. Cool.
Talk to everyone later.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.